we go. There we go. Let me play my little video for the brothers. You know, just for the brothers. Floyd. You can't hear Floyd? Hold on, let me put Floyd back on the map. You know, first of all, let me get him up out of here. Where my other image at? You know, I should have had this done beforehand, but anyway, hit that like button for me. I don't mean no harm, excuse me.
And then sometimes he'll, because he got a lot of skills, so he'll try to trap me. So when he try to trap me, soon as he try to trap me, I lock him up. You go back to doing the same thing over and over again. That's what you gotta do. So the key to the fight game is period. The key is to take less punishment. Keep the motherfucker on the outside as much as possible. Because remember, you got a lot of fighters, all they know is just fighting the inside. That's all they know is fighting the inside. You're gonna be a versatile fighter where you can beat them in the inside and outside. In some fights, you're gonna have to fight them on the inside. They're gonna just close the gap when you create and make you fight. You don't have no choice. But the less punishment you take, the longer you last in the sport. Because you know, I was in this shit 21 years. So you're gonna be okay because you
Still here, nigga. Still here. They said I wouldn't make it past 16, man. My own family, man. Police tried to kill me when I was 13, nigga. Chicago PD, nigga. It's a long story, nigga. Ask my mama, though. Miss Party? Yeah. You ain't got nobody to vouch for you, nigga. I don't wanna hear nothing you say, nigga. Little kid vouch for me. That's my nigga vouch for me. Yeah, like I said, you ain't got no haters, nigga. You ain't doing shit. Niggas and bitches done wish death on me. I don't know how many times.
I don't know how many times.
Nigga, bullets done passed by my head. That's how them bitches sound. Yeah. I don't know how many times they done did that.
I don't know how many times.
Still here, nigga. You ain't dance with the devil, nigga. You ain't dance with the Grim Reaper, nigga. I don't want, man, miss me with all that gangster talk, nigga. I don't wanna hear that shit, nigga. I don't care how many guns you got in your video, nigga. Hell, I fought cancer, nigga, in 2014. I'm still here. Still here, nigga. Yeah, man, and if you was on that gangster shit, but you was high and drunk on that shit, man, you ain't no killer. Them drugs is the killers, nigga. Cause when them white folk get you downtown in that cold ass cell, nigga, yeah, and all them pills and that dope wear off, nigga, bitch ass niggas be crying in the shower, all under your covers at night, wishing you had your mama, nigga. Yeah, in front of your homeboys, you whole ass niggas strong. Behind closed doors, nigga, you sinking the ships. Yeah, nigga, you telling on everybody you know, even niggas you don't even know, nigga. Some of you hoes done tell on your mama, nigga. Talking about she done lived her life. Damn. Man, I don't wish the penitentiary on nobody, nigga. I'd rather catch a bitch in the street. Or catch me in the street, nigga. Fuck. I don't start shit, I just finish shit, nigga. Yeah. Shit, I worry about heaven or hell when I get there. Still here, nigga. Right now, it's all about fucking hoes and counting money rolls. What is you doing, nigga? I meant what I said when I said what I said. I said it again like I said it then, cause ain't no shame in my game. I do my thing from Frisco to Maine, San Fran, Japan, nigga. You understand? Yeah, it's my game with me, nigga. Pussy ass nigga. I'm still here, nigga.
People who real now are endangered species. Nobody wants to be around them. Other people are afraid of them. People don't want to spend money with them certain ways. Being a real now, it's like you're endangered species.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Run that shit, Lou.
They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They sent these bitches at me, but I did not want to fuck. I got these niggas on the run, but I don't really know if I should sell my gun, but I'm in love with OT4. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. I got my 9mm Glock, I'm about to let it bust. I'm about to get some shit started, I'm retarded. I don't play with niggas parties, so I do respect your side of town. I'm on my side of town, why you fucking with me now? You about to get your body right, I'm about to pop, pop, pop. I do not understand why these niggas want to die. I love living, love fucking bitches, getting high. So I'ma shoot first, bust first, think last. And I don't understand why you got a half glass. Fill your cup up, run it up to 50 G's. Go ahead, man, let them front you 20 keys. Go ahead, me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck.
Oh man, you know, Terrence Crawford, man, looking like you on point, boy, with your ones, your twos, your threes, all the way to 8, maybe whatever you wanted, man. We got you, man, winning this fight, Joe. Hey, check this out, man. Crawford and Canelo on Netflix, man. I told y'all boys in the chat, y'all made it seem like I was crazy. But toot, I'ma toot my horn too, blue blood. Shit, hey Canelo, what's happening? What's going on? These people going through it, they wanna hear from you, man. You got the Mexicanos asking what's going on, man. You know, Viva la Mexico, and I'm down for y'all peoples fighting y'all fight, man. You know, when we was fighting our fight, man, some of us helped them out and helped us out, so we gotta help the Mexicanos out, cause they are brothers and sisters, and I'm rolling with them no matter what, cause we gonna need them in our revolution too. Don't be acting selfish, acting like they ain't our people. Yes, it is. We've showed Christopher Columbus how to get to this land. We responsible for this shit, man. Peace.
And then sometimes he'll, cause he got
Yeah.
experience, so he'll try to
You hear Floyd?
When he try to track me, soon as he'll try to track me, I lock him up. You go back to doing the same thing over and over again. That's what you gotta do. So the key to
Tell him.
the key to the fight game is period. The key is to take less pressure. Keep the motherfucker on the outside as much as possible. Because remember, you got a lot of fighters, all they know is just fighting the inside. That's all they know is fighting the inside. You're gonna be a versatile fighter when you can beat them in the inside and outside. But some fights, you're gonna have to fight them on the inside. They're gonna just close the gap that you create and make you fight. You don't have no choice. But the less punishment you take, the longer you last in the sport. Because you know, I was in this shit 21 years. So you're gonna be okay because you.
Hey man, y'all don't mind the noise in the background. That's the baby cooking that good food, man, for me, man. You know, I need my sustenance. You know, I'm a vegetarian, so I gotta have my beans and rice and my cornbread. Yo, man, check this out, man. Big fight coming up, man. Shout out to Turkey. Shout out to Sports Prediction. Shout out to Jordan and everybody else listening. Gold teeth glistening. You know what I came to talk about, man. What's the name of the show? Keeping It Real. Keep It Real Boxing. You know, this dedicated to Keon and Keyshawn and the DB3. You know what I'm saying, man? Y'all boys keep your head up, man. Because I understand what you're going through. Little do you know. I swear I do. I swear I do. Because I was once a young dumbass nigga, man. Real dumb bum dummy ass nigga, man. And really, to this day, I had to control myself because I wear my emotions on my sleeve, on my shoulder. And as a man, I have to control that because I have a responsibility for everybody else that's looking up to me. Whether I think they looking up to me or not, Keyshawn. You know, you don't have to be the oldest brother to be the big brother, do you? Because sometimes your little brother is the big brother and the big brother is the dumb brother. And the big brother will always get the little brother in trouble, whether the age is bigger or smaller. Because the following, the mind, Keyshawn has the leadership qualities out of all the brothers. He's more what you call it loquacious. He can talk, he can speak, he has the charisma. That's talent. That's acting. A great actor could probably do skits, play roles in movies as a crazy man or a tough guy. But it's all movie type material, especially when you get caught up in situations and you renege You are, sir, a renegger. You renege all the time. What am I talking about? You can't never go into a situation as a fighter and tell someone, wait till I get 18 fights in and then we'll fight. And turn around and tell Abdullah Mason, you are the boss, let's make it happen. When at the same time you said, wait till I get 18 fights. Now you want somebody to talk to a manager when you get in front of Frank Martin. But when you get in front of Abdullah Mason, you said, forget about your team, you make it happen. And it's a lot of contradiction. Yes, Jordan, a lot of bad chess moves all weekend from Key. But I say more than the weekend, I say a lot of bad chess moves all together since I've been keeping my eye on you, Keyshawn Davis. Because all the true boxing fans watch everything about boxing. The character in the ring will show you what will happen to a man if he's too cocky. The humbleness in the ring can be sneaky. So when you show a character that's cocky, we wants to see it all around the board, on all four corners of the globe. You remember Terrence Crawford when he was in there with Earl the True Spence? I thought it was kind of funny at the time, but it sounded kind of gangster when Earl Spence said he gonna clean up his side of the streets and then come back and snatch that belt. But I forgot about the part when Terrence Crawford told Earl Spence, oh, you gonna do the easy road. And it was true. Come to find out, it was absolutely 100% true that Earl the True Spence went the easy route. And I can't be mad at the outcome. Even though I rooted for Earl the True Spence, Terrence Crawford proved me wrong. So all Keyshawn Davis has to do is prove me wrong. Because we know you're gonna beat the Rudy Poops. We know you're gonna beat the Rudy Poops, man. You got the best team in boxing as far as the count. If you want to get prepared for a fight, boy, just go over there and hang out with Shakur, Terrence Crawford, you know, Floyd Mayweather popping up in gyms, giving out game. You got Bo Mack over there. You got the DB3 brothers, man. Great arm length, great talent over there to spar with, man. You know, you've been benefiting, man. You say Key wanted the respect of Shakur but couldn't get his mind right for his task. I'm pissed for Bo Mack and the team because they put a lot into camp and away from family for this. I'm not pissed. I'm not tripping for Bo Mack. I'm not pissed for Bo Mack, bro. Bo Mack is like a nigga like me, man. You know, except for the only difference is, man, I probably couldn't keep silent, man, about no flaw shit, bro. But ain't nowhere in the hell you telling me your trainer ain't know what the game plan was, nigga. You the trainer. You know, you got your boy eating chips and drinking sodas with you in your videos, nigga. You know, your brothers know the business. I'm pretty sure Terrence Crawford knew the business. Shakur Stevenson, that's your brother. I'm pretty sure you told your brother the business. If you didn't tell nobody your business, I'm pretty sure you get on the scale like my boy Val said, man. These guys get on the scale every day, man, in camp, man. I'm pretty sure you ain't got to get on the scale and see you full, and you ain't got you know what I'm saying, your face sunk in or nothing, man. You know, Edwin De Los Santos looked like he was on some drugs, man. He was very sunken in, man, you know. It looked like it was a terrible feat. After the rehydration, you might have looked good, but Hey man, Keyshawn ain't got to really do too much. He ain't have to struggle. He ain't have to put that hard work and dedication in like Edwin De Los Santos in all those hungry days, man. You wasn't hungry, brother. You, as a matter of fact, man, you was so energized, man, that you made so many interviews and so many debuts on so many shows, man, and just told so much shit, and you bugged your eyes so big in so many videos, man. You were not depleted whatsoever. No time in the coming up of this fight. In fact, you were always flexing, showing your muscle mass, and letting people know you were definitely going to knock out Edwin De Los Santos. So much confident that you wanted to fight Tio, Fimo Lopez, and Abdullah Mason, and whoever next. Ready. Not knowing you were going to 140, brother. Knowing that you said you would go to 140, brother, but not right here, not like this. You could have killed Edwin De Los Santos in that ring because you are a vicious puncher. Right, no apology for missing weight or the altercation. It's nasty work. Too old for that. Man, let me tell you something about age. Just because a motherfucker is older don't mean their mind is developed. Because people still have a young state of mind. You have to admit, I knew this nigga, man, named Papa Jit, straight out of Jacksonville. Saggish jeans. I'm talking about with a hat to the back. You know what I'm saying? My nigga. Puss ass nigga. Nigga about 60-some years old in the penitentiary, man. And act like one of the jitterbugs, bro. Be out there shooting dice with them motherfucking young nigga. You know what I'm saying? All that shit, gambling at the poker table. You know what I'm talking about? Slamming the cards on the table when he plays spades and shit. Still got the gold teeth in his mouth. You know what I'm talking about? So he tatted up. You can tell when he just never let go of his youth. You know what I'm talking about? So niggas want to keep up with the Jones. They want to stay young forever like the white folks. The white folks been making movies about staying young forever. Indiana Jones and the Lost Ark, all these eternal life movies, man. You got the freezing chambers and Demolition Man, where they brought Sylvester Stallone and goddamn Wesley Snipes back to life, back in the future, because they was too soft to handle criminals. And that shit backfired. You couldn't even curse in the future. You get a ticket as soon as you say a curse word. Yeah, you remember that movie. That's a great movie. A great prolific, like a prophet. Somebody wrote that was a prophet, man, because that looked like the path that we going, man. Man, they let niggas run wild in America. Do you see it? They letting us run wild, man. I'm telling you, bro. Bro, I was at the corner store last month, bro. Young nigga, I'm thinking like a jit in my mind. I'm thinking like Papa Jit. For like 3 seconds in my mind, I'm thinking like Papa Jit, because the young nigga in front of me, right? He got a big ass motherfucking gun hanging off his motherfucking shit in a holster, right? Just right there for me to just snatch. And I had to snap out that shit. I say, tighten up, nigga. I'm like, I snatched that shit and hit you with it, boy. I'm talking about, I never forget when an old nigga pulled up on me like the Candy Man. I was walking home, going back to my dad's spot. And the nigga came. I used to wear my shit like that when I was like 12, 13, nigga, in Chicago. And nigga, he like, youngster, I don't want no trouble. He had to hear him say that, because he knew I was by myself walking in the dark. And he like, man, I just want to give you some game. He was like, man, never let a nigga know you got a firearm until it's too late, and all they gonna see is that flash. And I remembered that shit, and I always wonder, you know what I'm saying, like to this day, like why niggas be on Instagram, Twitter, all that showing their guns, especially when they illegal and they got the serial number. You know the feds and the police be watching that shit, G. Cause I came up in the era where if you came in the trap house with a camera, nigga thought you was the police. If you was outside, nigga was out there, you know what I'm talking about, gambling, and you ain't saying it's a documentary or something, nigga, and you out there filming, nigga gonna get your camera, nigga, what the fuck you trying to do? Get her locked up, cause niggas out here hustling. You know what I'm saying? Especially if some niggas get to fighting and shooting. Oh, y'all zero in on the license plate tag when y'all get through recording your videos. Y'all the police. You see what I'm saying? So it's different now. I'm just telling you, they letting niggas run wild. They capturing all this shit on camera. And niggas having fun. The bitches can't make no love songs no more. Cause nigga, if you talking about a relationship, bitch, you ain't finna sell not one record if you was a rapper. And the niggas got to be a certified killer now. You can't be no nigga talking about spinning the block and you ain't never spent no block. They encourage niggas to have homicide and all that shit on their jacket, man, to be a top-notch rapper. And bitches got to be prostitutes and talking about breaking a nigga and they don't need no motherfucking nigga for shit. That's the only way the young kids gonna listen to the female rappers, especially when they twerking that puss. So the boxers following suit too. The boxers gotta be fucked up too. And I heard what you said, Victor, when you sent your super chat. Shout out to Victor for the $5 super chat yesterday. You say, rude. Tank got a fan base like no other. He got the children. And that's the worst thing in the world I want for the black children. Because I don't want my son, God bless the dead. I lost a son through, well, I don't even know if it was my son. It was twins. Girl was pregnant with my twins and aborted them. You understand me? But I would never raise my son to grow up and do the things and act like Tank Davis. Nope. Hell no, not even in the ring. Because my son might not be built like Tank. My son might be built like me. He might not be built for all that power shit. And I get him in there trying to train him like Mike Tyson and train him like Tank. And he get knocked out. And I'm around this bitch looking crazy because I like Tank and I like Mike Tyson. No, nigga. I'm going to train my son for whatever his body type is. A lot of people don't even know it's 3 body types. You got the endo, the meso, and the ectomorph. Everybody ain't mesomorphs. Everybody ain't ectomorphs. You got some endomorphs, you fat motherfuckers out there can't lose no weight. And you trying to do the same workouts as the motherfucking ectomorph. A fucking ectomorph can eat 25 honey buns, dumbass nigga, and not gain a motherfucking ounce of fucking calorie, a fucking gram of fat or nothing, bitch. Then you got niggas like me. You got the mesomorphs. Yeah, I can get fat if I stop working out, but why? I'd rather look like the gods. Yeah, I got the 8-packs. You seen my videos, didn't you, boy? Yeah. We don't just talk boxing. We out here trying to get our life right and trying to live long like the white folks, nigga. We ain't out here sitting back, eating snack and getting fat, talking boxing, eating popcorn and cakes and snacks all in your pocket, face ass nigga. No. We out here trying to help the children. I'm finna drop a video on my motherfucking members only page of this girl's son. I gotta put this nigga in the gym ASAP, man. I gotta talk her into letting me put him in the gym. He tough, he just, you know, he needs some guidance, man. These boys be out here thumping, do you hear me? I be putting these gloves on these young niggas out here, man. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, I'm gonna drop that on the members only. Them boy, I had 4 rounds of that good shit, man. I had to judge it because the youngster got caught with some hellified power shot, but that don't mean he lost the fight. Cause he was working that big youngster. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on the members only page, man. You know, we don't believe in power punches over here. You don't win fights with power punches. You win fights with smarts. Ask Jeff Lacey. Ask
Ask Tank Davis. Ask all them power punchers, man. You don't win fights with power punching, homie. There's gonna be a time when you get in that ring with somebody and they're gonna have a jawbone that ain't gonna just take what you got coming. And then this is another question I got for all the Tank fans. And I think I should blow it up. Y'all, I'm gonna blow this one up, man, because this is a question that needs to be answered. You know, I fuck with Inoue, right? You know, he got dropped a few times. And that really made me respect him, believe it or not, man. I really got a newfound respect for Inoue because he done showed me what happens through adversity, no matter who it was against, because all these guys are dangerous in the first half of the fight, like Shakur said. Like Floyd tells Tank when he's watching him spar and the guys are getting off on him. He's like, don't worry about that, Tank. You already know he's a front runner. But I want to ask this question because all boxers know that Father Time is undefeated, right? And Tank is about to be 31. And everybody knows physiology, right? By now, by listening to Rude Exposure, Blunt, wah, 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 wah. You know. Because I always talk about these things, man, especially with guys that, you know, got the same state of mind as me, because they're going to be open to, you know what I'm saying? If I'm wrong and I listen to Blunt, and he be like, man, I'm telling you. And I be like, damn, you right. And if he wrong, he be like, damn, I'm telling you, Blunt. He be like, damn, let me check that. Man, you right. When you get guys like that, you gotta give them the sauce behind the scenes. But, you know, I'm going to give it to you, G, because these are the questions I be asking behind the scenes, man. I wants to know, is Tank ever gonna fall off? Is he ever gonna lose a step? He gonna always be the same old Tank till he retire, ain't he? Other guys can lose a step, but not Tank. Even Canelo. They say Canelo lost a step. He's getting older. What are you, 34, 35? Yeah. Tank, though, can Tank lose a step or two? You know, when you download data with the high guard, you have to receive punches to do that. And a man that you guys say should not be at 140 pounds, brothers and sisters, is a little bitty fella. Very small, should be at 130 pounds, brothers and sisters. But he's at 135. 135 pounds is all I wants to talk about. No more Pedraza, no more Mario Barrios, no more 136-pound Ryan Garcia. I'm talking about 135-pound Tank Davis will never lose a step. Downloading that data with that high guard, no. Because the guys at 135 pounds he fought were not that good, were they? And if they were, I couldn't tell. I just want to see Hector Garcia fight somebody like Shakur Stevenson or Keyshawn Davis. I just want to see why Pitbull Cruz did not want to fight Shakur Stevenson. I would like to see him fight Keyshawn Davis, but guess what? He's not a 135-pounder anymore, is he? I would like to see Gamboa rewind that fight and get a better wrap on his ankle or his Achilles so he wouldn't tear it in the second round against Gervonta Tank Davis. Because he did last damn near the whole fucking fight with a torn Achilles. But I'd love to see Shakur fight him. Yes, I would. Yes, the fuck I would, nigga. I like all the guys at 135 pounds.
especially Lamont Roach, because Coach Barry said that is Tank Davis' best competition that he has ever fought. And I would also like to see Lamont Roach fight Shakur Stevenson, because I know Tank Davis will not fight Shakur Stevenson. So therefore, Shakur Stevenson, please stop thinking they are going to give you a call for the Tank sweepstakes, because guess what? They're not. If they would have gave you a one-fight contract deal, which I don't believe, I'm pretty sure it was some hogwash. And being that you said to Tank Davis, hey, come over here, Turkey got the bag, that means in my mind, whether I'm right or wrong, I interpret that as, hey, Tank, the PBC ain't paying a nigga shit. Turkey finna get us paid. Just look at what he doing for Canelo and Crawford, dumbass nigga. $100 million, nigga. 4 fights, $400 million, Buster. Because why? He's the face of boxing. He deserves $400 million for 4 fights, Buster. And anytime the face of boxing goes anywhere, don't he get paid, Busters? Especially when he goes to the PBC. Floyd Money Mayweather's gonna make sure, PBC's gonna make sure that he's getting paid, because he got a country behind him. And oh boy, are the Mexicanos sticking together now. More than ever, because of the things that are happening out there in the world, Craig. But that's a question I really want to ask to the Tank Mans, man, because I see Canelo falling off. And you know that's why I'm really picking Crawford in this fight, right? He's going to box his head off, if you ask me, and not take the shoulder punches. Yep. And nobody will answer me, even if I put the hotline up. Other brothers and sisters will call. Brothers and sisters! Ain't that how the shit used to go? I don't know what this world is coming to. Yes. Yes, we got questions. You know. Just soak this in right quick. I don't want to, you know. You say, why I keep rewinding that part? Oh, okay. Why I was trying to find out. What's up, Booby? You know, I gotta put a little Booby up there. She trying to figure it out too. She watching with me. We watching that shit. Boom! Caught her there with that right. Step back. What you doing? What you doing, Lamont Roach? Can somebody tell me why Lamont Roach did that before I get to the other part of the video? And, you know, you taking pictures like Val said. You know what I'm talking about? All right. Huh? What he said? He ain't got no volume on it. So I couldn't do nothing but read the lips. I ain't no real good lip reader. But, you know, I used to, you know, live with them guys from Baltimore for over like 10 years, man. And, you know, you can study a nigga's speech pattern. And they don't say, all right. They say, all right. You know, all right. You don't say the R in that motherfucker. They don't put the R in all right. All righty then. They don't do that. Why is you telling this man you all right? Mod. And why is Lamont Roach just, twitching your glove? You twitch your glove, you could have stabbed him with that, you know what I'm saying? Ace! Right in his motherfucking mouth, man. You gonna touch him on the glove so he can swing. It's very suspicious to me, and I'll throw a conspiracy out there too, time or two. As long as I throw the C word out there, y'all can't talk shit to me. Yeah, nigga, you fighting your friend, nigga. This nigga waiting for you to get your breath. You nigga breathing deep through his nose and shit. You understand me? Nigga talking, getting breaks with the referee, your friend, the judge, your friend. You understand me? The people that overruled that motherfucking judgment, they your motherfucking friend, nigga. You telling niggas that you ain't gonna win anyway. What the hell are you talking about? So I agree with Lamont Roach. I agree with Lamont Roach 100%, man. Y'all talking about Tank about to fight T.O. Well, shit, no, nigga, I'm about to fight T.O. next, nigga. If that's the case, because I'm going to beat this boy. Now, if you coming with that spirit, I'm riding with Roach on this fight right here. Because, Tank, you is on my list of boxers I wants to see lose, right? Yeah, you and Keyshawn Freshly done got added on that bitch. Hey, Keon, stay off that mother level. You know what I'm saying? You young, and you over here following your big brother. Supposed to be your big brother, man. Gonna get you jammed up. Shout out to my boy, the Black Cheetah, man. Got 17 years in the federal penitentiary, getting drafted to the Minnesota Vikings. And fuck this life up, winning foot races behind the walls. Niggas betting on him. Why is this nigga breathing deep like he just finished a motherfucking session of burpees or something, nigga? Trying to catch his breath so he can get back in the game. But you done ran a wind sprint, you gotta run a nothing. You ready now? Alright. And why is Lamont Roach, you know what I'm saying, pawing at the man after he say he alright? And that's like a signal for Tank to swing, if you ask me. Why? Alright, swing at me. Let me get you. They had the nigga tangled up in the ropes, and Victor talking about he wasn't tangled up in the ropes, so I want to show, you know what I'm saying, when the nigga was tangled in the ropes, then he talking about he wasn't tangled in the ropes. I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on with these Tank fans, man? Like a whole bunch of, you get a whole bunch of ladies in the room, man. One nigga, it's over with. It's over. I don't give a fuck if that nigga got all the video evidence. Nigga, that nigga can have a black eye and some blood leaking out his motherfucking mouth, nigga. You is wrong, nigga. There's too much motherfucking girl power up in that bitch for you suckers to try to fight. You better fall back. That's what you best do. But I'm not falling back. And especially when you got men exhibiting the estrogen out here. And we don't need that. We got testosterone. Of course we gonna want to strike back. And when men strike back, it hurt. And y'all don't need that in the world. We need peace. Peace come before love. You know that, right? Yes, it do, because you got a country going to war here. You got a country going to war there. They hate each other. They've been killing each other. You killed my brother. I killed your brother. I killed your cousin. You killed my cousin. I done dropped the bomb on Baghdad. You done dropped the bomb on me. You dropped the bomb on me, baby. And, in the meantime, people dying and children, man, I appreciate you for subscribing, man. And the children, we need a peace treaty. And even though we got a peace treaty, and we ain't dropping bombs on each other no more, don't mean I don't hate your guts. That don't mean you ain't killed my family. That don't mean I ain't killed none of your family. But goddammit, it's a peace treaty. And you got to have peace before you have love. But how you gonna love somebody and ain't no peace out there? So when y'all come on my YouTube page, man, with all that troll shit, man, it's woe. Niggas deal with spiritual warfare every day, so when I come on here, we likes to talk boxing. And I appreciate you gold member for subscribing, man. You already know what it do. We getting closer to the goal, man. But we just be asking questions over here, and anybody can answer however they wants to answer. Got the bat line up, you know. No need for the link today. We chilling with the baby, and she done cooked the good beans and rice for me. You say, can you imagine Big Mac telling Keyshawn to lose weight? What kind of advice can Big Mac give? I like Bo Mac though, cause you know a lot of people don't know Bo Mac used to box. Bo Mac got the skills. Like you get a lot of coaches that wasn't good but got the game cause they nerds. You know, people that study the sport can be great as a coach and sorry as a player. And we not talking about Malik Scott, because I think he ruined Deontay Wilder more than he already was. But you always got guys like Phil Jackson, perfect example, played for the New York Knicks. Shit, wasn't really nothing to go brag about, man. The average player, tall, long, lanky motherfucker used for rebounds and shit. But you know, you get in there, you get a motherfucker like Mike, God bless the dead Kobe, man, you got to win something, man. But your brain is very prolific, so the things that you implemented to the team, according to their skill level, man, makes you a great coach. He say I'm a casual then because I didn't know, but yeah, he used to fight, man. Some guys you see big, like a lot of women. Be careful when you make fun of these girls. Like I had to fall back on Lizzo, whatever her name, because a lot of girls be having gland problems. And, you know, they be having them gland problems, can't lose weight, and then some of them big bone, you know. You got to think about how they bred us. You know, a lot of people been bred real fucked up back in the slave days. They wanted people that was big to work the cotton field and all the fucking tobacco fields they had back then. So they used to have breeding farms. That's where they get the term motherfucker from. You know, you get these young niggas, man, they can make babies. They send them from city to city, just fucking bitches, man. They'll line the gals up, and you don't even know who you're fucking, man. You just go out there and hitting them and putting babies in these gals, and you might be hitting your own mammy, you know, but that's how it be, man. You know, they sell us off, man. You don't know what plantation your kinfolk at. And if you was a stud and you riding around here going city to city having children, that's your job. Because you real fertile. Man, you might have 100 children in this city, maybe 50 to 100 children in this city. And you know, you go around and be like, man, you got family up there in Chicago, bro? And be like, no, bro. Like, shit, boy, this nigga look just like you up there. I'm telling you, boy, you got a twin up there. And there you go. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a lot of shit, man, going on out here, man. It's getting wicked out here. We got a big fight coming up. And like I said, man, Floyd told y'all the recipe. I keep telling y'all, Floyd been saying this. So when Floyd, before he met Tank, so this lets you know, Floyd, this is his state of mind. And why he got Tank. His middle name is Money. If you say anything as far as like not liking power punches, I mean you don't like Tank, because that's what he is. And that's his state of mind. He say he don't care about power punches. He say you don't win fights with power punches. You win fights with smarts. Ask Jeff Lacey. That was his exact words. So when I go off this nigga word, he the TBE, nigga, the best ever, nigga. That's what they call him, right? That's what he called himself. Undefeated, never been beat, nigga. Got all the belts. That's all he brag about. Why would he get somebody like Tank? Because he's a businessman. And he knows that the world has a short attention span now. And they want these knockouts. You ain't got time to be watching nobody, you know, break somebody down scientifically, one punch at a time, making you miss the whole fight, making sure you don't hurt him and you sticking his ass whether you hurt him or not. And if you get tired, you get fucked over. You ever notice the stoppages that Shakur actually gets? Man, he made the referee stop that shit, G. It's not a knockout. It's so many accumulations of punches that you can't stop. And it's going to damage your brain whether you think he's pillow-fisted or not. So you have to save the man's life.
And I showed you videos countless of times of the man dying in the ring with just a regular punch to his face. Not nothing hard, no, mean velocity on the punch, no brutal force thrown, no malicious intent thrown with the punch at all. Didn't make it home to the family though. I ain't tripping about nothing else no more. If Tank don't want to fight Shakur, cool, G. I've been peeped because over a year ago, I've been saying Tank ain't never gonna fight no Shakur Stevenson. And everybody keep ignoring all the signs. Y'all want Tank to fight everybody except Shakur Stevenson next. Ain't nobody pushing for the Shakur Tank fight. Nobody pushing for the Tank Shakur fight. All y'all talking about is, yeah, he beat Lamont Rowe, he can fight Tio, and then he can fight Shakur. No, some of you niggas need to stop your YouTube channel and take a vacation, man. Let me run the show for a couple weeks or two. Because we don't like that weak-ass boxing talk over here. Because the hood want to see that fight. Ain't that right, Jay Prince? And if the hood want to see the fight, he talking about you niggas acting like y'all so tough and y'all street, y'all better agree with him. You know you want to see that fight deep down in your soul, because it's the perfect fight. The knockout artist against the masterclass boxer. Mike Tyson versus Muhammad Ali type fight. Type shit, Boy, you niggas lucky. Boy, you lucky this red bone sitting in here, man. I get real explicit with you guys right now. I'm gonna have a little respect for the ladies. Hit the bat line, though. I wouldn't give a damn what you talk about, though. I keep it respectful. They don't be wanting to talk to me and answer my questions. That's why I be playing these videos back to back to back. I like to make the guys, think about things, Let's keep it real. Ain't that the name of the title? Keep it real boxing. Keyshawn, he thought he was keeping it real, huh? Keyshawn, you was a real nigga, huh? You and your brothers, they ain't have, y'all in VA, nigga. This my city, nigga. Ain't that right, Key? Let them niggas know where you from, boy. I'm telling you, boy, you was a gangster for real, nigga. You'll get behind the wall and you'll be your unit, nigga. Niggas had to come to you for everything, nigga. The phones, the dope, the gambling, everything, nigga. You running shit, nigga. Man, you better sit your dog ass down, man. Dogs get put down, G. And Bob Arum mad at you, boy. Bob sick.
Excuse me. We're going to be okay. And a lot of times fighters say, oh yeah, I'm with Al Heyman, but I'm not with Floyd Mayweather. Well, if everybody know, Al Heyman and Floyd Mayweather is one. Real quick step. Different fighters saying PBC. Okay. In June, when Tank get in the ring, you going to see PBC. Like I said before, still my company. So but I understand business. But I understand business. Right.
And that's it. And that's it, Jack. Still my company, but I understand business. So I don't know what to tell the guys that be screaming, PBC, a PBC, a PBC. Yeah, you screaming Pretty Boy Company, nigga. And you better hope that beef is not real. Because if that Floyd Money Mayweather versus Gervonta Tank Davis beef is real, then there's no worse enemy in the whole entire world than a man with more money than you and has a vindictive heart and a revenge type of spirit. Debate me. Go ahead and debate me, because
I know me. Please, I'm the worst person you want me to get revenge for. To the pettiest, to the most extreme way. I can't help myself. I got to get you back. I might think I'm letting it slide, but I'm probably just seasoning the beef. More than likely. Like 9.5 times out of 10, man. I'm not even talking 9 out of 10. I'm talking about 9 3/4 out of 10 times, man. You know, like the feds, like 99% win ratio. Man, 99% of the times, man, I got to get you. And I just got older and more revised with my get backs. But anytime you get young people, whether they white, black, or whatever race they are, when they're younger than the age of 20, you have to really be careful. Especially, like, their brain's not developed. Think about that. And we raised up watching and listening to all kinds of wicked music. You know what I'm saying? The beat be nice, but the lyrics, they hypnotize us when we young, and we don't be knowing until it's too late. And the motherfucking crackers done gave you about, you know what I'm saying, a couple elbows. And in my case, I got lucky. I got God. I got 16 years, you know. But a lot of guys I was incarcerated with weren't never coming home, G. But we learned too late. You gotta bust your head against a brick wall with some of these young niggas, man. You know how much talent was behind that wall. Ain't never coming home, man. Way better than these boys. Way better than a lot of rappers. Way better than a lot of movie writers. A lot of screenwriters. Way better than a lot of singers that never come home, man. And it's a shame. It's a pity these guys have the opportunity to make millions of dollars, man, to feed their family, G, with that type of brainwashed state of mind that really ain't our fault. Is it really our fault that we fucked up as a people? Because you can say we know better, but just because you know better don't mean you can undo 400 years of brainwashing, niggas. That's a long time when it was illegal for us to read and write, to just bounce back like that when there's been so much oppression. We just got over the Jim Crow shit, nigga, and they just got through putting the crack in the fucking neighborhoods in the 80s, trying to fund the fucking war. Now they done put a rainbow on the fucking White House, nigga, making it cool to be, you know. Thanks, Obama. You lit that bitch up like Christmas decorations. Never seen a president do that in my days of living, or any type of history book I ever read. Kind of puppet-like to me. And now look at the niggas. More watered down than ever before. You got guys actually raised by women that hate men and come out here defending punk-ass bitches on their talk shows. Man, I seen it countless of nights when I be just sitting there strolling. Man, look at these soft booty ass niggas, man. I'm talking about if you actually do some homework, just do a science project, a little trip to the local DFACS office where they do the child services, and say you just want to talk to somebody about, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. And just look around, you know, just be bullshit. I guarantee you, if you see a man working there, he probably got some bangs or some motherfucking purse tank be wearing or something, nigga. And them the type of niggas they have talking to your children, trying to make relationships and make them feel comfortable with them and ask them about how your day was and shit. Not no real men like me calling the children, hey man, what you doing, boy? Y'all boys box, y'all boys play sports. Oh man, y'all good up in there, boy. Ain't nobody trying to come in there and kick the door in on you boys, huh? Yeah, you need somebody like me working in DFAT. No, ain't nobody doing that. Y'all stealing out the stove? No, we ain't. All right, now don't let me find that, man. You know, you get in trouble, man. You get your mama in trouble doing that, man. We trying to keep out of trouble, G. No, we ain't doing that. How your homework is, nigga. You ain't even doing your homework. Yeah, she told me you playing your game all day, nigga. Yeah, we gonna have to
make a pop-up on you just to make sure. I'm gonna tell you, people, give you some homework right now and tell her unplug your game now. Yeah, they ain't gonna have nobody call like that. No, they're gonna be trying to be nice and all friendly and be rubbing their hair to the side like a woman. A stone cold man. I done seen it, so I know I ain't talking crazy. I told the DFAS lady she was the devil. She said, "You can't talk to me like that." I said, "Yes, I can. I just did it." I said, "You done rolled your eyes and walked off from me like we in a relationship, lady." Oh, you know, the white people, they get their face be turning red, and you know they got to show their true emotions, man. I made her red like the devil. You know, when you call them out, man, they can't help but come from out the hide. It's no more Sapase Nabule no more. It's all war. You know, I stand with the Mexicans and what they're going through. How many of y'all do? Because I take responsibility through the spirit of the man, the original GPS that was on top of the boat that led that punk ass rapist to America, and he couldn't find it, so they had to get who? Us to lead him here to America. They ain't know the route. They ain't know how to get to Americas. They ain't know how to get to this land, man. We were the real, true, original pirates of the Caribbean. You know, we took over them slave ships, and man, we just rode the sea. We ain't know where the fuck we was. Oh boy, don't you let me get deeper than the mind of Minota on this bitch. We showed we was the original GPS. Turn right, turn left, go down there, stir it right. That's how you get to America. Remember Christopher Columbus' diary they found? Oh man, he made fun of the Native Americans. So these people are so easy. Basically, like, man, they give us anything we want, man. They just don't know. Oh man, they sweet. They cooking for us. Oh man, look at this land. Y'all give me a minute, man. A little commercial break, man. Y'all listen to the sounds of Part Twice, man.
I don't know how many times.
Hit that like button, I'll be back.
You ain't dance with the devil, nigga. You ain't dance with the Grim Reaper, nigga. Man, miss me with all that gangster talk, nigga. I don't wanna hear that shit, nigga. I don't care how many guns you got in your video, nigga. Hell, I fought cancer, nigga, in 2014. I'm still here. Still here, nigga. Yeah, man, and if you was on that gangster shit, but you was high and drunk on that shit, man, you ain't no killer. Them drugs is the killers, nigga. Cause when them white folk get you downtown in that cold ass cell, nigga, yeah, and all them pills and that dope wear off, nigga, bitch ass niggas be crying in the shower, all under your covers at night, wishing you had your mama, nigga. Yeah, in front of your homeboys, you whole ass nigga strong. Behind closed doors, nigga, you sinking the ships. Yeah, nigga, you telling on everybody you know, even niggas you don't even know, nigga. Some of you hoes done tell on your mama, nigga. Talking about she done lived her life. Damn. Man, I don't wish the penitentiary on nobody, nigga. I'd rather catch a bitch in the street. Or catch me in the street, nigga. Fuck. I don't start shit, I just finish shit, nigga. Yeah. Shit, I worry about heaven or hell when I get there. Still here, nigga. Right now, it's all about fucking hoes and counting money rolls. What is you doing, nigga? I meant what I said when I said what I said. I said it again like I said it then, cause ain't no shame in my game. I do my thing from Frisco to Maine, from San Fran to Japan, nigga. You understand?
Yeah,
it's my game with me, nigga. Pussy ass nigga. I'm still here, nigga.
People who real now are endangered species. Nobody wants to be around them. Other people are afraid of them. People don't want to spend money with them certain ways. Being a real now, it's like you're endangered species.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Run that shit, Lou.
They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They sent these bitches at me, but I did not want to fuck. I got these niggas on the run, but I don't really know if I should sell my gun, but I'm in love with 44. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. I got my 9mm Glock, I'm about to let it bust. I'm about to get some shit started, I'm retarded. I don't play with niggas parties, so I do respect this side of town. I'm on my side of town, why you fucking with me now? You about to get that body rock, I'm about to pop, pop, pop. I do not understand why these niggas want to die. I love living, love fucking bitches, getting high. So I'ma shoot first, bust first, think last. And I don't understand why you got a half glass. Fill your cup up, run it up to 50 G's. Go ahead, man, let them front you 20 keys. Go ahead, man, fuck about 20 bitches. Everybody know niggas kill just for riches. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck.
Oh man, you know, Terrence Crawford, man, you looking like you on point, boy, with your ones, your twos, your threes, all the way to 8, maybe whatever you wanted, man. We got you, man, winning this fight, Joe. Hey, check this out, man. Crawford and Canelo on Netflix, man. I told y'all boys in the chat, y'all made it seem like I was crazy. But I'ma toot my horn, too, blue blood. Hey Canelo, what's happening? What's going on? These people going through it, they want to hear from you, man. You got the Mexicanos asking what's going on, man. You know, Viva la Mexico, and I'm down for y'all peoples fighting y'all fight, man. You know, when we was fighting our fight, man, some of us helped them out and helped us out, so we gotta help the Mexicanos out, because they are brothers and sisters, and I'm rolling with them no matter what, because we gonna need them in our revolution too. Don't be acting selfish, acting like they ain't our people. Yes, it is. We've showed Christopher Columbus how to get to this land. We responsible for this shit, man.
Oh, yeah.
Peace.
And then sometimes because he got a lot of experience.
Tell him, Floyd. I gotta play that one more time, man.
I lock him up.
Just Floyd, man. Letting you know.
So the key to the fight game is period. The key is to take less punishment. Keep the motherfucker on the outside as much as possible. Because you got a lot of fighters, all they know is just fighting the inside. That's all they know is fighting the inside. You're gonna be a versatile fighter where you can beat them in the inside and outside. In some fights, you're gonna have to fight them on the inside. They're gonna just close the gap when you create and make you fight. You don't have no choice. But the less punishment you take, the longer you last in the sport. Because you know, I was in this shit 21 years.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be okay because you.
Come on now. Come on now. On the outside, you know. Devin ain't doing nothing but listening to Floyd, man. Like, when you come off a hellified, hellacious ass whipping like Devin Haney came off with Ryan Garcia, man, you supposed to play the outside. Make sure, you know, you get the cobwebs out your head, get to the next bag. And then, you know, he was supposed to showcase that real Devin Haney against Teofimo, right? Now, that was what we was going to really be able to tell if he was ruined or not, because I kind of feel like he was going to be shell-shocked in that first fight coming back anyway. But you know, the haters going to always try to find a way to talk shit about another man that's getting millions of dollars. You understand me? So I expected that shit, G. But I ain't understand that, like, you get hit like that, man, and you worth a lot of money. Same with these NBA players, man. They protect them. Same with the NFL players. They going to protect them. You know, you got to protect your assets, man. It's a different world where these guys get in here, man, and prize fight. And if you ruin, man, your prize fighting ability will diminish. And you can't afford to be getting beat up, you know what I'm saying, coming in there with another fight and get beat up again trying to prove something to the fans. You know, and I hear Turkey. I hear you, Turkey. I hear you loud and clear, bro. You understand me? But one thing about it, like I said at the beginning of the live, you sweet. You sweet if you think these bosses ain't gonna agree with you and then get in there and do what they fucking God-given instinct tell them to do to survive. You sweet. Turkey, you sweet if you think these niggas just gonna stand there and let each other punch each other in their motherfucking face, nigga. You sweet. And these niggas better not protest and just go ahead and take that motherfucking money, because Turkey, you can't even throw no punches. We seen you throw some punches, Turkey. Oh, you thought I was gonna roast Turkey, dog ass? That's one thing we gonna disagree on, Turkey, is that motherfucker standing there and let a bitch punch you in the face type shit. Because, you know, that's gonna benefit, you know what I'm saying, Shakur Stevenson, if it was a tank fight.
Because Tank get on his wheels all the time in the beginning of all his fights. But guess what? You got to get these front runners tired first, brother. You got to get a front runner tired, man. You got to ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy. You can't hit me. Catch you with the left hook. You know what I'm talking about? And that's gonna hurt Tank if he had to do a no run thing. I think that rule right there will hurt Tank more than any other boxer, because Tank don't start fast, and that's what y'all say. That's what the Tank fans say, and that's what the film studies say too. So y'all had no choice but to say that. Ain't that right? You know, we no need to blow it up for that type of topic. Turkey, man, you know, you mean good, you mean well. I understand what you saying, brother. You listening to these Rudy Poots, man. You know, it's about boxing. You know, I noticed that a lot of times, man, we think everybody is good even though they doing good. I never said Turkey was an angel. I just say I like what I don't give a fuck what his ulterior motives is. You want to take over boxing, it'll never happen. I already told y'all that. You know, the cream of the crop is in America, nigga, as far as boxing. Yeah, you can never take over boxing. You can try, but you still gonna have to come over here and get the best of the best, sucker. You know, I just like these victims, man. I love victims. I've been loving victims since I was a young child. Cause I always seen my uncles had victims, man. Man, my mama had a victim, man. Shout out to Gwen. I don't even know if Gwen's still alive. She was a big old red bone bitch. And she tried my mama one night. I was too young to understand what happened, but I was in the house. All I heard was boom, 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 boom. Oh, I'm sorry, Regina. I'm sorry. And I walked in there, man. My mama was beating the shit out of this big old red hoe, right? So I'm scared of the motherfucker, right? And my mama little, she like 5'4", but she had 9 brothers and sisters. But she like grew up like a tomboy fighting and shit, right? But nobody never noticed that shit, right? So when I seen that shit, man, the next thing that I seen made me feel my mother for life. She made that big old hoe iron her clothes for work that night, man. And I'm sitting here peeping around the corner watching this big old red bitch iron that gal clothes, talking about, I'm sorry, Tina. I said, oh man, I feared that lady. You know, and I witnessed that quick speed when she used to jab my ass when I was bad. Psych! I'm talking about out of nowhere. Hard ass knuckles and shit, man. I was like, man, ain't that a bitch? I got the same hands as my daddy, but man, listen. My mama, boy, she and shit. That's why I tell you, man, you gotta be careful. Them women will hit you and hurt you too. Yeah, I'm telling you, Jordan, man, they got the same bones as you. Think about it now. And if they swing with the right force and the right angle and the right torque, it'll knock your ass out. Look at Clarissa Shields. You talk that shit. If you didn't know she was a boxer, man, you might try her. She'll beat your motherfucking ass, nigga. You thinking, oh, I ain't gonna fight no girl. Alright. Go on, Clarissa, man. Alright now. No, nigga, no, pussy ass nigga, you talking that shit? Alright now, I'm telling you, I don't fight. Went pop, 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 pop. Oh shit, it's too late. Yeah, she made, hey, my mama don't like me telling that story, right? Cause she different. You know, when you get old, you trying to be for God now. And you trying to go to heaven and all that shit, man. But nigga, that wasn't the mama I knew. I feared. I knew what fear was at a young age, nigga. You niggas ain't had mamas like that, man. And you know, people on the street knew her cause she had a big family, man. A lot of brothers, God bless the dead, man, was some real street niggas, man. You know, they gone now, but that's who she was raised up with in that type of household. Big family. I always been a family man, man. You know, we know all our kinfolk. We supposed to know every family tree, from generation to generation. Children don't know they other sides of their family trees no more. That's how them crackers want that shit, G. You say we made the sin, you can go back to the beginning and know that's true. Can you control it? Can you regulate it? Like, look at Keyshawn, man. Can you regulate your, you know what I'm saying? You were doing good. You had blue blood thinking you was going to surpass Shakur Stevenson and everything, man, because of your energy.
You know, you got the bug eyes. You know, we been seeing niggas with bug eyes. Cause if you old enough, you been seeing them type of niggas got them big bug eyes. Try to think, you know, make a nigga scared of you when they bug their ass out. But you know, you had it all going, man. You was snapping, man. And the fact that Shakur didn't come back to top rank was your favor. Cause now you got Bob upset, and you know he vindictive as fuck. He in his 90s, nigga. He's an old motherfucking fool. He gonna try to put you in position better than Shakur, like he's supposed to put Shakur in. You know. Hey man, Shakur was over there with Lomachenko and offered that man and tried to get him to fight. Couldn't fight him on the same side of the streets. So that side of the street shit dead now with Turkey, man. You know, the boys got the bag. These boys get down and they laying down. You know, you can be mad all day, man, but you better get in where you fit in, fool. And that's another thing I don't like, man, about this shit, because everybody think they kings on the chessboard. You know, you're a king of your own castle, but in life and in other positions, you got to know what piece you are on the chessboard. All the women ain't queens on the chessboard. And if you learn how to play chess, you'll understand what position you are in life, man. And you strive to, you know, get your game right so you can be a king. But some people ain't meant to be kings, man. And you got to be okay with just being a rook or a bishop or a knight or a fucking pawn, man. Because pawns win the games. And you push your pawn, you lose your bitch at the beginning of a chess game. It's hard, ain't it? For all the chess players out there, hit my like button. If you niggas know how to play chess, you know if you lose your queen at the beginning of the game, that make the game harder than any kind of game you done played in the world. Especially when the other nigga got his bitch. But guess what? If you're smart and you take your time and have patience and have faith and just watch everything, your pawns can push all the way up and get another bitch. And then you can have as many bitches as you want. If you push all your pawns up and you want another bitch, you can get you another bitch. And the game is only over until the king gets checkmated. So even though the queen is the most dangerous piece on the board and the most like a valuable piece to lose, and you'll be sick without it, the most important piece is you, brother. And you can't even move but one space at a time on the board. You very limited. The queen can go from south side to the north side, from the north side out east, from west side, and travel the whole globe of the chessboard, can't she? Any street she wants to. Not you. You stuck like Chuck, and that's how it's designed. Before Jesus was born, they had this game out there explaining to you guys and girls what it is. Patience, like Jordan Smith says, is one of the most important things you can have in life, nigga. You say anytime something bogus happened, they try to connect Shakur to it. When Devin had a bad performance, they tried to attach Core to Dale. Now they attaching Kerr to Keyshawn. Come on, homie. I blame Shakur for that. Because that's your brother. And I'm going to attach Shakur to it because that's your brother. And you got to attach Shakur to it because, you know, nobody's an angel. And hell, you was over there when God Bless the Dead Takeoff got shot and killed. You know? Shout out to Blunt. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, them boys knew about what was going on, man. I'm not playing no game, man. Like Shakur probably told this man, this boy is dangerous. What you think, Blunt?
Yeah, I heard you was talking about Keyshawn and Shakur, right?
Yep.
Remember the situation with Edwin?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they had talks and shit like that when Shakur was trying to help bro with the sparring partners and things of that nature. I was just watching Edwin fight versus the guy that he fought before he fought Shakur.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker can really box, bro. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they talked about it.
You know,
they had to talk about it.
You know, Floyd been lingering around too. You know, every time Floyd pop up, man, he giving out game, whispering in people's ears, man. You know, he whispered to Ryan. Why wouldn't he whisper to Keyshawn?
What you think he told him though?
You know, 3 pounds, man, just like Ryan, man. You know, it might not work for you, though, because you's a nigga, but yeah, 3 pounds, man, you ain't got to lose the weight. And you gonna still fight. He amigo, man. That nigga need the money, man. Wrong. Did it all wrong.
You think, but my thing with that, though, Floyd never did that himself, though.
You know, the game, man, that's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't have to execute the game not to know. You learn from the best. If you a crooked motherfucker, you think a crooked motherfucker ain't gonna learn all the crooked shit to do in boxing? You an expert at crookedness. You took a title from K9, man. I don't put nothing past you. Right?
That's a good point.
You say King seen that list of sparring partners Kerr mentioned after that sparring was over. He was like, yeah, it won't be no KO that night.
Who said that?
Jordan. Got a box, baby. Like, you know, Belonga. Belonga say, man, he gonna be coming with that boxing shit. They don't like that boxing shit. They don't like that boxing shit. You gonna be the...
I don't know, you watched my video I put out today, man, about Turkey, what Turkey Al-Sheikh had to say about that boxing shit.
Well, let's watch it then. Since we got a video, let's turn this off. Hold on. Let's share the screen. You understand me? We thugging it over here. We don't care what people... Oh, man, he don't know how to phase. I don't want to know how to phase. I want you to see me share my screen, nigga. How about that? You always got to complain about something. You getting the raw deal right here. We doing it live in effect on Rude Exposure. We finna go to Blunt Sport page, nigga. You see all these niggas I subscribe to. I subscribe to BLTV, Craig Smith, the Boxing Boy, all them boys, man. Bubba Dub, Boxing Ego. I watch Boxing Ego. I watch all them boys, nigga. ABC News, nigga. Blippy. I hate Blippy, but I gotta subscribe to him for my daughter. You know, he be wearing the fucking... Look at my boy. Knockout Boxing 86 TV. You understand me? And my main man, the Blizzant, Spizzo, you know. Say Turkey, no running rule in play for a Riyadh card. You know what I just said about that. I'm gonna let you play it. Let me see what they talking about.
Hey man, what's good, man? It's Blunt Sports, man, back with another video, episode, whatever y'all want to call it, man. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe to the channel. No, we on the way to 1K, man. I know you heard me, we on the way to 1K, we climbing and growing every single day. You know what I'm saying? We evolving. You know what I'm saying? And the sport of boxing is evolving too. Not the sport in itself, but the fans of the sport is evolving. You got a lot of guys here who don't really respect the sport. They just want entertainment, and they care less about the origins of the sport and what it's really about, which is hit and not get hit. And sometimes a fighter is going to have to use lateral movement. A fighter is going to have to use all four corners of the ring certain nights. That's just how the game goes. So you'll never be able to change the sport. You know what I'm saying? You can try, but it's just going to look silly, though, when you start trying to penalize guys for moving around and the other fighter not being able to cut the ring off. You see what's on your screen. You know what I'm saying? Turkey Al-Sheikh try to put in some new guidelines and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put out. You know what I'm saying? I got in this video some you know, just some old footage, man, of fighters moving around the ring and things of that nature, man. It's a part of the sport. You know what I'm saying? It's lateral movement. It's called using the ring. You know what I'm saying? So, unfortunately for y'all, man, I know a lot of people is happy. They parading around about it. A lot of people tagging Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson in it, even though Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson don't fight like that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Shakur, they still harping on the Shakur fight that's about to be 3 fights ago. And Devin Haney most recent performance was, you know what I'm saying, a lot of lateral movement, but we never seen Devin Haney fight like that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be honest about it. So you know, it's just it's just kind of funny though, man, how you just see a bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like to do this race shit, but the facts though, man. It's just geared towards the so-called black fighter. You know what I'm saying? We the ones that move. We the one that's slick. You know what I'm saying? We use all four corners of the ring, man. So it's just another ploy in trying to diminish the skill set of certain fighters. You know what I'm saying? Even Tank Davis used a lot of lateral movement. He used a lot of lateral movement in the Ryan Garcia fight, the Rolly Romero fight. So I guess they're gonna penalize Tank. You know, Tank is one of the fighters that throws the least amount of punches. You know what I'm saying? He upped the output against Lamont Roach. But usually he throws the least amount of punches per round. I think it's like 30 punches per round. I mean, you go look at the numbers, you can see that for yourself. So I guess they go penalize Tank Davis for not throwing punches and just using lateral movement to set up his opponents. They gonna penalize it. They gonna penalize him for that, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So you know, but Tank Davis super fan, they act like they don't see that though. They act like they don't know that Tank Davis uses a lot of lateral movement as well. It's just that, you know what I'm saying, he get a knockout, so they forget about everything else. They forget about the what goes on between the first bell and the last bell. They forget about it, you know what I'm saying? But I don't. So you know what I'm saying, that's just what it is, man. But like I was saying, man, you can't change the sport of boxing, bro. Like, it's gonna be some nights guys gotta go in there and move. That's just how it go. I'm not about to stand there and trade punches all because y'all want to see a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, a fucking gladiator fight to death type shit. I'm not doing that shit. This shit is about longevity. The boxing gonna be here after I get out the motherfucking sport. You know what I'm saying? Boxing gonna be here still. So what the fuck do I look like doing that dumb shit, you know what I'm saying, just to try to please you motherfuckers? Nah, bro, you got that shit fucked up. This shit longevity, bro. I got a family outside of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, niggas got kids and shit like that. I want to be able to talk to my kids and be able to function at an older age. But I can't do that, though, if I'm sitting in the ring getting my head smashed in because y'all gonna take points away from me for using the ring and not getting hit. It's called hit. Boxing is hit and not get hit. No matter how much y'all try to bullshit and try to say this, that, and the third about it, it's hit and not get hit. So y'all can keep crying about the shit, but that's just the nature of the sport. You know what I'm saying? If you got a problem with that, you probably not a boxing fan. You know what I'm saying? You probably not a boxing fan. Probably just somebody that's just a casual to the sport. You like anybody that knock people out. That's just what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's kind of crazy to me though, man, how they let people that's not really into the sport like that, like people that don't really care about it, that don't really do it, you know what I'm saying, that haven't spent years and years and years watching this shit, how they let them come in and just dictate how certain fighters or how fighters should fight. That shit is mind-boggling to me when you got guys who don't fight trying to tell fighters how to fight. That shit crazy to me, man. I'm not with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with it. My whole thing is, bro, you can't look to penalize somebody for using lateral movement when that's what they gotta do. You gotta do that, bro. If somebody is punching harder than me, I'm not going to trade punches with them. I'm going to try to not get hit as much as possible and hit them as much as possible. Simple as that. Simple as that. And if I gotta use lateral movement to do that, I'm gonna do that. Shit is about wins and losses at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck what y'all say about that shit. It's about wins and losses, bruh. But you gonna have a bunch of losses, but you was entertaining. Ain't nobody gonna give a fuck about you. Oh, I lost all my fights, all my big fights, but I was entertaining though. Like, man, ain't nobody gonna give a fuck about that shit. The hell is we talking about, man? But that's the sport of boxing, and it's always gonna be the sport of boxing. Hit and not get hit. You can't change that. I'm sorry. Y'all put God first, keep him first, man. Be the best version of you. And fuck what a hater got to say. We gone.
Who gives a fuck about what a hater got to say? That's real talk though, man. Like I said before, the video, man, nice try, Turkey, but you a victim, bro. He'll forever be a victim in boxing, bro. And when I say a Vic, like when Turkey first came to the game, I automatically like, man, this nigga is a stone cold Vic. And it just come from the era I'm from. You know, when you get somebody, these big money niggas got this money, man, and they throwing money around. Yeah, guess what? Guys like me finna go over there and get some of that shit. I'm gonna find out how to get some of that money. Nigga, you throwing what around? Oh yeah, I'm finna go over there and find a way I can get some of that, bro. And people mad. People know that Turkey is a Vic. So if you a victim, yeah, okay, yeah, you say I can't run, I bet. Getting in the fight, nigga, fuck what you talking about. Your God-given natural instincts gonna take in.
Yeah.
When you get hit in your motherfucking face, all that shit he talking about going out the door anyway, nigga. So you already know this going into the fight, nigga. Whether you know it or not, you already know this going into the fight. So fuck what Turkey talking about. Keep throwing that check around, talking about what you want to talk about. You gonna have some dummies going in there, some Rocky Balboa shit, but them boys gonna get fucked up. Them boys gonna
Can't
get.
change the sport of boxing, bro.
Man, it's gonna
You saw them clips that was in the video.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers moving, boy. That's boxing.
They trying to get away from that.
Yeah. Trying to change what the fuck the legends done did in this bitch. Nah, nigga, that shit don't work like that, bro.
You know.
Because y'all motherfuckers got a video game state of mind, like my guy Rue like to say. Just because y'all got that, bro, that don't mean the sport gotta change, bro.
Hey.
I think it's a point of emphasis for y'all to learn the sport and to understand what's going on.
Hey man, one thing about it, two things for sure. The shit that they hate, they can't really master like we can. Like you can be a lateral mover and all that shit, but you can't do it like we do it. Like even like I was watching the Olympics, right?
Yeah, I already know where you about to go. Go ahead and let them know though.
And they got a breakdancing competition in the Olympics, bro.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So my thing is, okay, cool. Y'all got a breakdancing competition. There ain't no niggas in the competition.
Nope.
And the shit looked funny to me, man, when they was doing, they spinning on their head and all that bullshit, but you can't tell it's a lack of soul in that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Hold up. It's a lack of soul in their movements. And I know a nigga will come over there and dominate that shit, man. But that's how we do everything, man. Even down to the European look. Like our women, our black women, can take a European style and make it look better than a European.
Yep.
They can take a wig or a lace front or any type of synthetic hair that is not like their natural hair. You know, our shit nappy. But they'll put that shit on, man, and use that European makeup that they put on that face that got chemicals in it and make themselves up with the European style of clothing and look better in it than they can.
Talk about it.
They can take the food that we eat in America, which is not an African food, you know, and cook the food better than they can. We ain't got a lot of big mamas no more, but there's still some gals out here that can throw down in that kitchen, right? And you know, that got passed down from the slave days. They mama taught them how to cook, and they gonna teach their daughters how to cook. But the recipes like KFC, the original recipe was stolen from a black woman. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, I know that shit was originated in slavery, bro.
No, it was an actual black woman that had that recipe, man, and the Colonel Sanders took that shit, man. They got KFCs all in Japan. The mop ringer, man, that shit was like, all these things, man, was stolen from us, man. We got the soul, man. We losing our soul, man. We ain't got no more soul in the music no more. You know what I'm talking about? So when you hear when the young niggas be listening to the shit now, they don't even realize they sampling the old music and putting it over new beats and shit. But the lyrics and the songs they spitting, it ain't the same soul. You'll never understand what I'm talking about unless you can understand the song from Sam Cooke, A Long Time Coming. That song got a lot of soul. That's what I mean, soul. It ain't got no drum beat or none of that shit, nigga. But the song, if you really going through something in your life, will make you, you know what I'm saying, reminisce and probably tear up. And that's the type of songs we ain't got no more. Like Marvin Gaye, you know what I'm saying, when the shit was going on with the civil rights movement, he came out with What's Going On and Mercy, Mercy Me. You understand what I'm saying? When Marvin Gaye died, Diana Ross came out with songs, man. I'm Missing You. The Commodores came out with the song dedicated to all these niggas died, man. It ain't the same no more. The R.I.P. song's even different now. Nigga call it corny if they want to, but the song We Are the World, they ain't got no songs like that no more. Hey, listen, I'm so old. They made us learn that shit in school, nigga. But you know what's the closest thing to a song they made us learn in school that I can remember was motherfucking R. Kelly. Remember that song? They sing that R. Kelly song at graduations.
Oh, you talking about
I Believe I Can Fly.
Yeah. I was about to say Spread My Wings.
What song right now that you can really sing at a graduation that you can play in front of children, nigga?
Nah, I can't think of one.
Even the affirmation song, man. I like Flipper T, man, but I really listen to what she's saying, man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't something you want to really teach your daughter, man. Because they on that independent shit. But you teach your kids what you want to teach them, nigga. But Turkey can't never change nothing, man. He can't do nothing but get these niggas to fight. Ain't nobody finna stand there and trade, and you got a motherfucker like Lennox Lewis right there.
Come on, man. So motherfuckers get penalized for being a smart fighter. You get penalized for that. That's bad. Shit, come on, man. What are you talking about, bro?
That's all they want to see are these knockouts. A bunch of niggas just slugging it out, bro. Not caring about their life. Why can't I set a knockout up from the outside and knock these niggas out? I want to wear this nigga out, man. I want to use the whole ring that they gave me. And they should have made the ring smaller if they ain't want me to run.
Right. And I remember you said a while ago, man, that term running, they use that to, you know what I'm saying, towards the black fighter, bro.
They don't know the history of it though.
Yeah, man, that shit. They use that shit towards the black fighter.
You know why? You know one of the reasons Ali used to dance in the ring because niggas couldn't do it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do the shit that you can't do, and you can't be mad about the shit. That shit crazy, man. I ain't with that shit.
Hey man, it's gonna
fight some fan niggas, but you gotta with that one.
It's only echoing the casual fans though. You know, Turkey is a casual. You gotta understand that. Turkey at the fights, running up to the ring, nigga. He love that shit. He love when it's a knockout or something like that, man. Shakur can't provide that.
It's not that he can't provide it, it's just not his specialty.
Right, so I'm not gonna expect that from him. You understand? Right. But these guys are expecting that from him because he's so good at defense. You can make him miss, but can you make him pay? He make him pay in his own way. He tricked the referees.
So much down. That shit over with. That defensive first fight style is over with. Nigga, you crazy as fuck.
Man, listen, that's gonna be the one that survived, man, all the time, bro. The people that hit and not get hit. And if you don't believe in subscribing that, man, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Hey, listen to your boy.
Telling with everything I got. And if you ain't on your A game, if you ain't focused,
trying to hear that shit.
If you ain't focused, cause I know you ain't focused. It's been to the streets. It's been to the streets. I know you ain't focused. So you better tighten up.
Yeah.
You better tighten up.
That's why I got everybody out of there. That's why I got everybody out of there. Can you see my page again?
You better tighten
up.
up. I'm telling you right now, you better tighten up. Cause if you don't, my mother, I'm gonna make it look like a cakewalk. I'm coming with everything.
What you think about that? That was the first fight. And
I remember that
he
shit.
said he was gonna make it look like a cakewalk.
Damn. Bros told you niggas, man. He was telling y'all niggas. Y'all talking about he was gonna get knocked at the same shit y'all saying this time around. Y'all said before the first fight. So ain't nobody really trying to hear that shit. You heard what Lamont Rose's daddy said? Lamont Rose's dad said, nigga, Tank ain't trying to lose no fucking fights. So for y'all to sit there and say he wasn't taking Lamont Rose serious or he wasn't focused, that's bullshit.
Bruh.
That nigga ain't trying to lose no fight, bruh.
Hit that like button for me. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Y'all got, he say stop all that running, that stuff weak. Man, hey man, you don't know boxing, bro. You gonna be one of them guys that get in the ring and get beat up.
Yeah, I was entertaining though.
Hey, ain't that what?
Hey, your face is slumped, bro.
Hey, that's what your boy said to Sugar Ray Robinson after he got beat up and they had to stop the fight. He said, "At least you didn't knock me out."
Yeah, sucker shit.
Hey, get out of here, nigga.
What are you talking about, man? That's boys be crying. That's the boy that be crying.
Yeah. He be crying a lot.
Okay, bro.
Man, get your dog ass up out of here. Let me get up out this screen, man. He be crying a lot.
Salute to the boxing fans, man, that disrespect the sport by not knowing what the fuck they looking at, because I'm telling you, man, like, you know PARTTWICE, bro, like, even if you win a street fight, my nigga, if you know this nigga is punching, right, I'm gonna try to avoid all them motherfuckers and get my shit off.
Why
I'm
wouldn't
not
you?
trying to get hit by none of that shit.
Especially when it's a street fight, ain't no gloves on.
Come on, man, that shit, bare knuckles, bro. Who knuckles tougher?
Yeah, who's smarter? I'm not finna get caught with none of that shit, especially if you's a big nigga. A lot of these boxing channels be talking out of their own fear. Like, man, Tank too little. Tank he ain't no 140 pounder. You know what I'm saying? Even though he went up there and beat the shit out of Mario, but you know what I'm saying? You thinking out of your eyes. Like if somebody accosts you at a restaurant with your child and your baby mama out there with her children with her, and you know you the only man in the situation. If a nigga 6'2" or 6'3", your mind's like, damn, where my gun at? You know what I'm saying? Instead of hitting that nigga right in his motherfucking button, dropping his big ass like a sack of bricks, but you was too scared to throw the first punch and defend your family. You got to go reach for the foul, and that's why niggas so watered down nowadays, because they know that, you know, back in the days, man, niggas used to be feared without firearms. You know that, right? And motherfuckers used to see a black man on the streets and they know he had no shirt on. Niggas was scared of a motherfucking nigga back in the day, but not no more. Niggas ain't scared of niggas no more. Ain't nobody scared of a nigga no more, because they watered down, man. You know,
Hey, hold it down real quick. Quick. I'm going to leave it.
Yeah, and 9 times out of 10, you gonna have to pull your firearm nowadays, because you know niggas can't fight. So when you out there with your family, man, you in a function where they can't bring firearms into the event, then what? You know, and you still gonna use that same state of mind with this weight class. They got weight classes for a reason. When you got guys out of here trying to jump the line, jump the weight classes, think daring to be great, and you calling them niggas crazy like Terrence Crawford. Niggas don't call Canelo crazy for daring to be great. You know, just Terrence. And you know, same thing happened with Roy Jones. They thought he was crazy going up to heavyweight to fight Ruiz, man. Went up there and popped that shit. You know, stop it, I say. There's a lot of hypocrite type shit going on in boxing, man. You know, you'll close your eyes on your partner like in the real world. You know, your partner probably was a terrible person at the funeral. And y'all over there listening to the preacher talking about he going to heaven. I done been to funerals like that before. In the back of that bitch like, man, this nigga owe me $5,000. Like, boy. You said what? A better place? Man, them niggas only knew. You just ran up in the spot last week on some nasty work type shit. What's up, Thomas Hill? Yeah, I gotta give him that rude exposure, man. You say he was crazy for coming, ain't way back down the way he did, yeah. Well, hey, man. It's a lot to talk about in boxing, man. I hate to stick in one subject, man, but you know, we got big fights coming up, G. You understand me? So
you gonna disrespect Thomas Hill like that?
No, nigga. Womp 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 womp. I gotta put the banner up. My bad, Thomas. Womp 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 womp. You stupid as hell, dude. You should have gave the womp womp womp, nigga. Yeah, you talking about I'm gonna disrespect Thomas Hill. Thomas Hill the motherfucking president, nigga. We gonna get him in the White House. You hear me? Don't you worry, boy. You gonna pop up and you gonna get something in the mail, Thomas Hill. And you gonna be like, you got nominated for president. You know, it's not official, but you gonna have to go to these debates. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to participate in the presidential debates, and we're gonna get you in the White House, man. A real black man. You know what I'm saying? Not no mixed breed. And not no guy that, you know what I'm saying, gonna put a rainbow in the White House, nigga. You understand me? Somebody that can give us some reparations and, you know, get these gals their food stamps back. Get these girl they hood and their food stamps back, man. Get it back, man. Get it back, man. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get some more groceries up in here, man. But no, man, we're gonna get you up in there, man. And, you said we can campaign together and get them fights. Yeah, though, man, we're going to be the president of this boxing shit, man. We're going to get these fights made, man. We don't need Turkey. We don't need the PBC. Just listen to Rude Exposure. And when Thomas Hill come over here to break down the fight, nigga, y'all best to listen. Now, Thomas, sir, we want to have a part 2 session of this fight breakdown, brother. I'm pretty sure you done thought about how that fight gonna play out with Lamont Roach. And, you know, you done had nightmares and dreams about it. Hyper Sports, I missed you. Female combat sports in general is currently way more entertaining in a lot of moments. Soul is more alive than ever, but it needs support since it's outside the mainstream. Greetings from Paraguay, my man. Okay, true. Soul is definitely more alive than ever, but what type of soul? You know, we losing our original soul, man. You know, it just don't sound the same, man. It don't feel the same, man. You listen to the lyrics. They putting the soul in the wrong direction, if you ask me. You know, even though I was a gangster, I felt like I was in the streets, but, you know, I participated in the rap shit too and made my songs, you know, but I grew up in a time where I ain't had no choice but to listen to, you know, Johnny Taylor, Bobby Womack, Bob Marley, you understand what I'm saying? Michael Jackson, Prince, you understand? Boys to Men, R. Kelly, on up to what it is now, man. So I experienced different eras of soul. You understand me? And I seen how it's just been morphing over the decades. And I can only imagine how the songs would sound if we complaining about that shit now in 10 more years. You know, and it's trickling down into all the sports. We ain't just got to talk about boxing, man. Look at football. You can't even tackle the quarterback no more.
Nope.
You can't tackle you can't even tackle a player no more without getting a penalty. Same in NBA, you can't even foul a motherfucker, no. You can't hand check. You can't do nothing, nigga. You niggas get to take an extra step just to shoot a 3 now. Now, that used to be traveling. Now it's not traveling no more. You can shoot 3s, all day long now. If you don't even have to be an athlete no more, you can just be a good shooting ass nigga that know how to dribble, and you can make it to the NBA. So in boxing, nigga, they want this shit called what? Fighting. They want to change it to fighting and not boxing. You're losing the soul, because the brothers back in the slave days had to run. Run for your life. No, sir, master. Even though you know you can beat the shit out of master, you leaning on your back foot with your hands in the air like, no, sir, master. Getting your distance right, because you know a punch coming, ain't you? Yeah, man, we always been on that back foot. And they used to call the black boxers back in the early days runners. Hey, stand still. Hey, he won't let me hit him. Getting frustrated because your footwork ain't like ours. But over the years, people adapt and studied our art and studied our spirit and took our soul. Who stole the soul? That's what I wants to know. Because I remember growing up, I'm old enough to remember the dance contest that had the one white boy in it. And he couldn't really dance, but he had a little bit of rhythm. And what we used to do. Go white boy, go white boy, go. Go white boy, go white boy, go. Uh-oh, look at Larry. Oh, shit. And then look at Tina Marie, God bless her dead, man. She can sing her heart out, man. I love Tina Marie. But come on, man. You know, so you get these people, man, they get close to it, man, like John D. You know, he did the song with Tupac. You know what I'm saying? That shit was smooth. Then you come with the Eminem. Who stole the soul? Man, Eminem was a black man. We would not be talking about Eminem. And I don't care what you say. The voice of Eminem takes away from his lyrics, if you ask me. Because I can't stand on that sound. Like, I had to grow into Boosie. I had to grow into Freeway. I had to grow into a lot of mother lovers that got them weird sounding ass voices. So that's another thing, man. You can't get no nigga with no weird sounding voice like that rapping and shit. He was talking about burying his mama and all kind of shit, man. You understand what I'm saying? So niggas can't talk about the shit white folk talk about. And now you got the white rappers that say nigga. And it's okay because they got gold teethers and they smoke weed and they hang and have sex with black women just like the slave masters used to do. They love us. They love our women, man. You know. White women hate white men back in the slave days because they used to bring the babies in the house that looked just like master. And they could do nothing about it. So they started that equal rights shit and that women's movement, and our sisters joined in on their struggle. And now our families are totally separated and the CPS and DFACs are there to separate and continue to destroy. But we don't see it. We just feel it. And if you smart, you'll understand it's the same in boxing. They do not want niggas to be the superior athlete, but they have no choice, so they have to figure out ways to manipulate the system to get it fair for everyone to compete. A brute will always benefit from no running. If you was to get David and Goliath, God bless the dead, into a rematch and implement Turkey Al-Sheik's clause, what would the outcome be?
You asking? Who you asking?
You.
Say that one more time.
If you was to get David and Goliath, God bless the dead, into a rematch with Turkey Al-Sheik's no running clause, what would the outcome be?
Oh man, Goliath gonna do what he do.
Ooh.
Gonna smash little David, man.
And you have to understand that. And that's throughout life. That's being smart. That's knowing I'm at the gas station and I see these young niggas in the car and they got the music blast, all of them got dreads. They walk in the store, they gotta hold their pants, and every time they hold their pants, you see the big stick hanging out that bitch. One got one in the hoodie. What I'ma talk shit to them niggas for? That's dumb. Even if I'm a gangster, I'm smart. I see a nigga coming, I play chess, I move out their way. I see the firearm. Now they dumb. Cause now I know how to play the situation. If you had your shit concealed, I might have would have thought you was a little young bitch ass nigga and probably tried you if I was a bitch ass nigga, but I'm not. I'm smart. A bully would have seen you, you know what I'm saying, without a bulge hanging out your pocket, and probably would have tried you if he was in there on some malicious shit. But now that they see your guns, oh man, they scared. But me, I'm thinking like, oh, I'm finna hide behind this motherfucking counter just in case they coming in this bitch to rob. I'm finna get behind these chips and get my firearm out. Just in case these niggas try to rob. That's the type of mind you gotta think when you see young niggas now. You gotta get the fuck out their way and let them have their little life before they take your little life. Cause they don't care no more. You notice that?
Can't help but not notice it, brother.
Hey, when that shit started?
You talking about the young stand around the shit?
Saying they don't care no more. They don't give a fuck about nothing.
Honestly, I can't give you the answer, man.
Man, it started with the junkies when they brought that crack and they brought that dope to the neighborhoods to fund the war. You had a whole bunch of junkies before then that was on that heroin, right? It's all started with drugs. Junkies don't give a fuck. So when you put that shit in the ghettos and now young niggas getting rich, they come to rap music. Not a rappers. Hold on. Who this is? Well, you called me twice. You heard me?
Yeah.
You called me twice.
Yeah, you was in my pocket and shit, pocket dodging and shit.
Yeah, but anyway, man, check this out. They put that dope in the neighborhood. Them niggas ain't give a fuck, but now they young niggas getting money. You know the rappers back in the day used to smoke crack and that fucking Primo shit, right? Wu-Tang, all them motherfuckers was smoking that Primo shit, G. Like that was the cool, yeah, that was the cool drug in the 80s, homie. I'm telling you, G. They freebased it. Richard Pryor, he burnt himself up on that freebase. They wasn't putting the baking soda in. They probably called themselves, you know what I'm saying, being sedated, but you put fire on cocaine, you freebasing, nigga. So that was the drug back then, man. A lot of people call it Primo, wicked stick, whatever you want to call it. These niggas ain't give a fuck. So now you got these rappers talking about NWA. Real niggas don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Niggas with attitude. That's where that shit started, man. And you got a whole bunch of young niggas riding around here shooting shit up high, talking about they don't give a fuck about nothing. You know what I'm talking about? So then now you got everybody saying they don't give a fuck. You supposed to. If you don't give a fuck about nothing, now that I'm older, I don't want to be around you, man. Cause you don't care about dying. You don't care about nobody but you. You gonna send me in the house. You talking about these niggas sweet. You know these niggas ain't sweet. You just telling me that because you know I'm a go. And we go in the house and it's a whole team in there and we get killed. Listening to a crash dummy that don't give a fuck. A coward. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta be careful and teach your children, man, who to fuck with. Cause a lot of kids can't even distinguish. You know what I'm saying? Yet. If you don't give a fuck about nothing, like these boxers, they don't care about nothing, nigga. They don't care about nothing. They can't. Cause if you did, man, you'll uphold the sport. And you'll stop saying belts don't matter, nigga. Of course it's too many. But that don't mean belts don't matter. Crawford about to fight for undisputed.
3 times, nigga.
Come on, man.
3 times, bro.
3 times. And talking about, I don't know if he capping or not, but he say he'll go 54 after this if he win. 4 times. If possible. Attempt is even good. Attempt. What is it? 336. Yeah, attempt.
That's what they talking about, man.
Well, you know.
That's right. They in my video like that. Fuck what they got to say.
You know how they go, man. They gonna make they, you know what I'm saying, living off of turkey, man. They gonna make they living off of turkey. It's TNT, Tank, Netflix, and turkey. Now it's Terrence, Netflix, and turkey. Tank, you can get Netflix with turkey now. You know that, right? You ain't got to go to J. Paul. You get a Netflix bag with turkey now. Man, if Canelo can get 100 million per fight, how much can Tank get from turkey? He's sweet.
You saw how much you think Tank can get out of turkey?
Yeah, he's sweet. Just remember that.
I don't think he can get 100 mil, but he can damn sure get what Crawford get.
What Crawford get?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Allegedly, he getting what, 52 or 70?
Yeah.
He should get at least 52 or 70, right?
Who, Crawford or Tank?
Tank.
Yeah, he's boxing.
That's what I was thinking, man. Like, I don't know why he don't want a 50 or a 70 ball.
It's the craziest shit to me. Like, because one moment you say it's about the money, you just want your money and get up the sport. Well, Turkey is the one that's giving out the bread, though. And then you got people on panels saying they don't know if Turkey is paying more than the PBC. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well,
like, y'all think the PBC done treat y'all niggas, man. Them niggas ain't really got, they ain't really kicking out that bread like that.
Man, Floyd tricking the shit out of them niggas, man.
Tell me, boy, like, they think Tank Davis is making Canelo and Floyd money. That shit is not, that's not what it is, bro.
As long as Floyd in control of the PBC, them niggas ain't paying them niggas hell shit unless Turkey get involved. And you know who gonna benefit then?
Turkey giving out the bag, man. They got me take shit.
You know who gonna get it then? Oh, Floyd gonna get him some money now.
Floyd always about that paper, man.
You can't mention Al Haymon without mentioning Floyd now. Still my company.
Still my company.
But I know business. But I know business.
Yeah.
Right.
So what I'm gonna do, Tank, I'm gonna fall back and act like I'm not in the scene no more. Yeah, you got away from me. Or did you? I still had Leonard be right there keeping eyes on you, bro. You think Leonard Ellerby gonna betray me and be loyal to you?
You know Leonard Ellerby over 26 years.
Come on, man. He put so much money in Ellerby's pocket. Floyd is the reason why Ellerby is where he at in the business of boxing. So you really think he ain't fucking with Floyd no more? When you sat there and was talking to Earl, when Earl was like, you don't like Ellerby no more, he was like, nah, I like Ellerby. I don't like Floyd. Bitch, Ellerby is Floyd.
I'm telling you.
So you stupid, man. It run game on you niggas, man. You get punched in your head, dog. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? Your thought process ain't all the way there no more.
You can't mention Leonard Ellerby without mentioning Floyd Mayweather.
Come on, bro. Why you think Ellerby was right there with Camaro Moten and doing all that shit in the ring with Camaro Moten? Camaro Moten's with Floyd, right? So if you don't fuck with Floyd, why would you be around his fighters? This shit too easy, though. But that made me seem like I'm crazy. Like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I love it though. I love that shit. Like, cause that just leaves more room for niggas like me, you, and plenty of other people just to continue to break this shit down, bro, and call the bullshit and see it for what it really is, bro. So I don't mind it.
It's all good. They all come out in the wash, like I said, man. They all come out in the wash, man. They gonna see in the end, like Coach Kenny said. Lamont Roach ain't take Tank power. Y'all see in the future.
Yeah, that was a bullshit ass statement. Right. That's why he started laughing, bro. That nigga full of shit, boy. full of shit.
But that's okay. Cause Coach Kenny gonna have to stand on that shit once the fight come. Here for boxing. You got to go subscribe to Here for Boxing. What's the business? You know, we got to find out, man. I think Lamont Roach got a great chance at this fight, bro.
Lamont Roach always have a chance against Tank Davis.
Like, what is he gonna? Nobody coming at me telling me how the fight gonna play out different though. Like, what if Lamont come in there and do the same shit except don't talk to him? You know, you cut out that chatter. You know, that shit look different, bro. I mean, you focus, nigga. You running up on him when he catching a breath. You ain't standing still. You ain't taking pictures like Val said. You know. What you taking pictures for? If he stop taking pictures, man, you know, and stick that jab out there, man. Stack! Right there. Talking about, I'm alright. Oh, you alright? Once you do that, you'll convince me.
Lamont Roach gonna win. He ain't got nothing to worry about. I know you kind of worried about that shit, but he ain't got nothing to worry about, though.
You don't know, this shit corrupt.
I know that's what you worried about, but you ain't got to worry about that, bro. It can't get more corrupt than the first one.
And that go back to my question. Like, what if it's bad for Tank? And would that be good for boxing?
I think it'll help the sport of boxing. Because honestly, Tank in the way, bro. He in the way. He ain't, bro. I mean, you got all this clout, all this cachet, but you ain't fighting nobody. Like the guys that were the guys back then, they was fighting everybody that people did to be killers, right? He's not doing that shit.
Think about it, dog. Think about it when all them guys was at 135. Tank could have made it happen.
Yeah. Cause you got fighters out here that really that legit want to fight all these guys.
I'm talking about.
They get called the clout chasers.
Now y'all want to get T.O. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now Devin Haney washed up. But still you got, Keyshawn gone. Now you got Shakur. Who left? Y'all waiting these boys out. You know, Tank a nigga, he can stay at 35, bro. He can go to 30 if he want to. He can wait them boys out. He can Rocky Marciano them niggas, man.
That's what it's looking like he's gonna do. He's gonna keep bringing that down at 30 pounders, bro.
Tank can retire, and his fans will accept him back after a few years.
Of course.
And let the shit run out. See what the course gonna take. You know, spend a little money, travel. You know, get your mind right. Come back and say I'm together now. Just do boxing. What's the business? Tank can do all them options, bro. Like, he can go Netflix with Jake Paul. Niggas still gonna fuck with him. He can motherfucking lose Lamont Roach and say I retire. And niggas like, see, that's what he was supposed to been did. You know, he wasn't in it. He can beat Lamont Roach and fight T.O. instead of Shakur. And niggas gonna be like, yeah, that's the fight. That's the fight. That's the fight. And he definitely gonna get Shakur next. He definitely gonna get Shakur next. He definitely gonna get Shakur next. You know what I'm saying? They putting everybody on Tank except Shakur Stevenson. They ain't pressing for that fight, bro. That should be the only fight. Listen, that should be the only fight niggas talking about, bro, after Lamont Roach. It's almost to the point like, fuck Lamont Roach, nigga. Fuck Zepeda. Y'all should have kept that same energy with that type of fight. Like the Lomachenko, remember when he was telling Coach Kenny, man, I'll fight, goddammit, fuck Lomachenko, nigga. I'll fight you. You know, we need to, you know what I'm saying, on that type of step aside money type shit, man, that, you know. But either way it go, man, they gonna fuck with him, you know, because they already locked in with him, G. You know, He can do no wrong, homie, like a child. Like, your child can be bad as hell, and you know your child ain't shit. But ain't nobody finna whoop him. You say Tank let Devin, T.O., and Shakur come to his division and collect straps, all while he stood around fighting low-level comp. Now, don't say that here for boxing. Don't say low-level comp now, because they'll get you. They will get you, and I don't care what you say about that 135-pound resume. We ain't talking about 136, and we ain't talking about the 140 fight. We talking about that 135-pound resume that Shakur came up and got them straps and Tank. You know what I'm saying? Let Devin and T.O. take them straps in that 135-pound division. But don't you say those competition levels were low.
Yeah, not saying that
shit. You say, shit, even Cambosis has collected more straps and fought tougher competition than Tank. That's unacceptable. Yeah. Yeah, I got your back, G. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? We don't want them, you know, there's some maniacs out there now. He's a maniac on drugs. They on drugs, they on that Tank pack, boy. I'm telling you, boy. Superpower, them motherfuckers.
They'll let Tank slap their mama, bro.
Boy, they bet not. Vic was on here. It was a classic the other day, man. I need Vic to get back on the line, man. I don't know if Vic gonna come through no more, man. Vic is a character. I like Vic though. Vic should have been in the Temptation. The only light skinned nigga in the Temptation. Hell no. Vic say, Vic. yeah, just do fat. Them maniacs out there full throttle, bro. You gotta watch them. Hey, Vic sent a super chat talking about Tank got a fan base no others have. The children. Wow. That should be even more reason to be a champion, and you know what I'm saying, inside and outside of the ring, because the children looking at you. You say a training camp is 8 weeks, shouldn't they have announced the Tank card by now? I don't even know if it's official, homie. I thought he tweeted say the plan still like they was. Some cryptic shit. No, he tweeting delete. Then he tweet that. Tweet a little. Huh?
What he tweeted?
Something like the plans are still the plan or something like that. Anybody can help me with that? Yeah. Metrosexual.
My response was the plan is still the plan. The plan is still to duck Shakur Stevenson, nigga.
Man.
That's the fucking plan, nigga. To fight everybody but Shakur.
Everybody but him,
fight
bro.
Everybody but that nigga, man. I should straight do that. Just do. I know you see it too. You see that shit, Jay.
They don't want to fight that man. They ain't
scary.
They ain't gonna let him do what he do. You want a motherfucker to stand there and let like Turkey. Turkey sweet. Turkey think them niggas gonna go in there and really abide by them rules that God put inside their body.
Come on, man.
Even if you're not scared of a fly or a bee, if a motherfucker fly by your face, you gonna and swipe at it, ain't you? You ain't just gonna let it land. It's a bee, man. Just don't move. That bitch land on your nose and you looking cockeyed at it. He ain't gonna bite me. He ain't gonna snick. Oh man. That thing stung my nose. You have a big ass bump on the middle of your dumb ass nose, nigga. You let a bee sting you, nigga. You say fast blunt, they don't want that fight at all, bro. For sure, Jeff. You say anyone who gushes over main tattoo, hairstyle, outfit, that's not man behavior. That's what women do. Yeah. You know, it get to the point, man. It's like you carrying that shit over into the ring. Talking about you got your hair done and just a week ago, and I got grease in my. You taking your style into the ring, homie. You know, you need to parade that shit to the back, G. We don't want no excuses.
Braid that shit to the back this time, bro. And like I said, man, we waiting for somebody to call in and tell us how this fight gonna play a little different, because I already said both ways. You know, if Tank come in like aggressive early and Lamont Roach can evade that shit, G, for 6 to 7 rounds, it's gonna be uglier than the first fight. But if Tank go in fighting the same way like he did the last fight, and you know, probably a little more lateral movement, because you know, Lamont Roach is, keen to his style. They've been fighting since they was kids, right? And that can play out bad for Tank, because I don't think Tank can outbox Lamont Roach, man. And I've yet to see Tank come out with these boxing IQ skills that everybody say he can do. I seen it in the amateurs. I seen it when he was fighting when he was younger, but bruh, that was against guys that he was supposed to do that against. When you step your competition level up, all the tricks that you do against your little brother, you don't work in the ring. You got to get back to basics. So we want to see Tank get back to the basics. Shoot that stick to the body and try to wear Lamont Roach down and use that lateral movement as much as possible. It's the only way for Tank to win. You stick that brick to the body and that stab jab to the body periodically, and use that ring laterally. Try to lure him in with that step back. And then, get him swinging, and then try to roll up under that shit and catch him with a mean left. But other than that, try to wear him out. You called him a front runner now, Tank. So he might get tired if he chase you for 6 or 7 rounds, man. Do like Shakur told Abdul the Mason and just, wait about, fill him out for about 3 rounds, then, step to him then around about 4 or 5. That's what you usually do. Smart, right? So that's what you're going to have to do even more, though. You're going to have to look like Devin Haney in this fight, his last fight. And you're going to have to just shoot that power brick and that power stick jab to the body periodically until you can lure him in. You know what I'm saying? That corner something, because that brick and that stick going to hurt him. He going to want to get some get back. And he going to try to lunge at you. And you trick him. That's the only way I can see Tank, winning that fight. You go in there trying to roughhouse and beat up Lamont Roach. I ain't got it. I got him still with the great hand, eye coordination, the reflexes, the distance. I got him using that stick, getting low just when, like his father say, when Tank get low, you get low. You know what I'm saying? Watch out for that left. Y'all been practicing for that left a whole camp. Now you got to practice for, you know what I'm saying, a Mike Tyson come forward type fighter. And if it don't happen, then your cardio and your mind and your hand-eye coordination should be on point for anything he come to the ring with. You say, yeah, tremendous talent, but he don't care to beat his rival so good. Last time we saw him test, he took a knee. Yeah, for sure. We say y'all seen Hitchens' interview with AK and Borat. Dropped today. Hitchens said he told Tank that Shakur would be a champ in 2019 before Shakur became champ. Bruh, hate. Say, just do, he always tell me to tap in with Gid, but YouTube boxing has jaded me with the same repeated nonsense by the usual suspect. I'm gonna sub to you in a few. Yeah, for sure. You got to tap in to Just Do. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get Shakur on the page, man. I got some questions I want to ask him. Just Do. You gotta go on and reach out to him and let him know it's about that time, man. It's a play to fight, either before the fight or after the fight, man. We got to get Shakur Stevenson, man, because I want to ask him about the future. Because me personally, if you don't get a chance to get him on the show, I'm pretty sure you know the folks behind the closed doors, man. I want to know personally, do he really, really, truly believe that, you know what I'm saying, Tank Davis wants to fight him? All right, come on, man. You got to understand they've been spinning you like a bottle top. And you done said multiple occasions that send the contract. He said to the world
He looked like a killer, but to me, I can't wait. I'm going to expose him. What does that mean? You're going to expose him. How you going to expose Tank? These are the questions I want to ask this man. How you going to expose Tank, man? And you know the rumors are that you got brittle hands, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you're a runner. So how you feel in your spirit to say that out your mouth, like you going to expose somebody like Gervonta Tank Davis? Somebody that you say everybody look at him like a killer, but to me, I can't wait. I'm going to expose him. I'm going to be the only one that's going to be beating him all 12 rounds. And he ain't going to like that shit. I'm going to take his heart. You got to explain that shit to me, Shakur. They told me Tank was too small for 140. If he goes anywhere near Jake Paul, yeah. Duck. But, you know, it's an opportunity,
they gotta
right?
understand, though. They gotta understand that Jake Paul shit. Y'all looking at that shit as a real fight, man. That's a scripted ass movie, bro. That shit is not a real fight.
It's gonna come with a script, bro.
Yeah, so y'all keep saying this rape shit. Y'all niggas really think they're gonna be going in there and fighting for real?
Y'all look at that Mike Tyson contract with Jake Paul. Then come back and tell me what kind of contract they're gonna get Tank. If you go 12 rounds with Jake Paul, you're gonna get the biggest check of your life.
They looking at that shit wrong, man. That shit is not. It's not a real fight. It's just for entertainment purposes. So it's the WWE.
Yep.
So y'all keep talking about what weight class they gonna be in. The weight class don't matter. People just want to see that shit.
Hey, here for boxing.
Not the big guy out.
Hey, here for boxing. It gotta happen, homie. You know why I say that? You see, I know it's not a real fight, but it simply shouldn't happen. It gotta happen. Destiny. That's his destiny, bro. And that's how he want to write his history book. And he want to go down as this type of fighter, bro. And 100 years from now, that's what his history book gonna read, bro. That's what he wanted to look like, bro. And it's probably predestined. It's probably nothing we can do about that. You know, when you get these guys, they know more than what we know, because they know, this nigga know not to fuck with no Shakur Stevenson, nigga. Prove me wrong. Nigga, he can yell all day. If they ain't talking about a Tank versus Shakur fight, I ain't trying to hear nothing they talking about. All that Teofimo and Keyshawn shit, man, that shit was played out. You know, Floyd Mayweather still got this shit up on his Twitter to this day. This should be the fight. Shakur Stevenson versus Tank Davis, nigga.
To this day, nigga.
Yeah.
Floyd don't post pictures on there like that. But
come on, man.
His photos on his Twitter, that shit right there, bro. Like,
say Tank.
One of the first two pictures on his shit.
Say Tank got beaten at 35. I'm tired of letting outgrow the division. Fans say, "Oh, he was just clout chasing." Man, that's how they do it. Deflect. You know, put a mirror in front of their face. You know, put a mirror in front of your face, man. That's what you doing, man. You just putting a mirror in front of your face. I always wonder why they used to hate on niggas pay-per-views like they ain't want them to come up. Like, they gonna do that to you, though. Oh, that's why I do it to them. Okay, well, all right. You say Shakur call out Tank to prove Tank don't want it. No, not because he... Hey, if he lose to Lamont Roach, he still want to fight Tank Davis just to beat him up.
Yeah, he gotta get that.
I don't care if Tank lose to Lamont Roach. I don't give a fuck if he win to Lamont Roach. I want to see the motherfucking Shakur Stevenson versus Gervonta Davis fight next, nigga. Bruh, hey, here for boxing, me and Blunt done changed our mind, bro. We think Tank gonna get stopped. We think Shakur gonna trick the referees into stopping the fight. Or at least I do. I don't know if you might have changed your mind again.
I'm telling you, I think it's gonna be like Terrence and Spence, bro.
Yeah. And see, you more ruthless than me, cause that means it's gonna be round 6, 7. I thought it was gonna be a. I thought it was gonna be a trickage in the championship run.
Yeah, probably a little later because Shakur ain't got no power. You know what I'm saying? But he just be beating on niggas so much that he end up getting the stoppage.
Cause I don't care what you say, man. That jab, man, it make niggas respect it, and people don't just run up on Shakur. And, hey, Tank fans, man, you know I can't stay on the line too long. I got to go get Booby right, but I wanted to ask this, man. I'm gonna be on the chats later on tonight, whoever go live, man. But I want to know this, man. Like, you know, I say I still want to see the Shakur fight, but y'all still ain't answered this question, man. Like, why would it be wise to fuck with the PBC? And the PBC is you see they dealing with Turkey now, but who can pay Tank more? If y'all such a Tank fan, y'all love Tank so much, fuck that loyalty shit, nigga, cause y'all not loyal, nigga. What the fuck do you think Turkey can pay them? I'm talking about, nigga, real talk. Tank can get how much from PBC for a Shakur fight? But how much do you think Turkey can pay Tank Davis for a Shakur fight, nigga?
I'm not making make sense. We talking about one of the biggest fights in boxing.
This your boy. This your partner. This your main man. This your fan. This your guy. You want him to have the most money as possible. Y'all love that Ryan Garcia fight, man. The fact that he made so much money. Even though he was fighting somebody he said ain't got nothing but a left hook. Y'all so happy Ryan got beat. You forgot that he got stitches in his right hand before the Rolly fight. And he really ain't had nothing but a left hand. And Rolly had his fucking hand taped to his chin the whole fight like he had duct tape wrapped around his elbow. Wrapped right around his face, duct tape and glove. Never moved it. Go back and watch it. I don't want to hear that weak ass boxing talk. If it ain't Turkey, what the fuck is PBC gonna get his man? Cause I know he feel like shit every time Canelo come to the PBC and they drop off that big super duper bag to Canelo.
Yeah.
And now he done went. Yeah, now he over there with Turkey and he getting $100 million. 4 fights, $100 million, $400 million. Buster. So I'm trying to figure out why Tank don't want to get some even close to that? Because I don't think PBC can come even close to that. What you think?
Not even close, bro. So, y'all tell me, is it about the bag or is it about protecting your favorite fighter?
I'm talking about all that money, man.
You know what I'm saying?
All that money.
Y'all gotta make that shit make sense.
That's a victim. Turkey is easy. He's a victim, bro. You giving out $100 million for a fight, motherfucker? And you telling me I can't get no bag like that from the PBC? Why the fuck am I'm the face of boxing? I'm a nigga. I got the best knockout. I got 28 of them. Why the fuck I can't get paid like that? You had the opportunity, Tank, to fight Shakur Stevenson. Instead, you fought a fucking duck, nigga. You went and picked Frank Martin. He wanted a little more oomph. You knew the situation. Your whole team knew the situation. They took advantage of the situation and picked Frank Martin for Juneteenth. Frank Martin's still a slave.
Because he lost.
Yeah, he lost. They was fighting for a freedom belt, remember?
Oh, yeah, for the freedom, yeah. He would have won. He would have been free. Damn.
Hey, man, but let me get out this live, man. I'm going to come back through probably later
you
tonight.
Get out the live, bro.
Yeah, I might have to come back through later on tonight, man. You go live, man. We need to hear some blunt sports up in this bitch. Hey, check it. We finna go get Booby and come back then.
Yes, sir.
All right. That's what's up. Hey, y'all boys be easy and hit that like button on the way out the Dizzo for me, though, man. But, yeah, ask that question to yourself, too, and blow it up for me. Blow it up for me when you come back through here, man, and tell me what you're talking about, because I can't get it for the life of me. $100 million for a fight? When the last time a nigga got $100 million for a fight?
Lord.
Well, there it is. 4 fights. $400 million. Never heard of, man. I ain't never heard no shit like even with Floyd, bro. Even with Floyd, man. Who gonna beat them 4 fights? Don't even care. It's over with. It's over. It's over with, man. I'm out this bitch, man. Y'all boys be easy. I'll be back, man. Peace.
The key to the fight game is period. The key is to take less punishment. Keep the motherfucker on the outside as much as possible. Because remember, you got a lot of fighters, all they know is just fighting the inside. That's all they know is fighting the inside. You're gonna be a versatile fighter where you can beat them in the inside and the outside. In some fights, you're gonna have to fight them on the inside. They're gonna just close the gap when you create and make you fight. You don't have no choice. But the less punishment you take, the longer you last in the sport. Because you know, I was in this shit 21 years. So you gonna be okay because you
Still here, nigga. Still here. They said I wouldn't make it past 16, man. My own family, man. Police tried to kill me when I was 13, nigga. Chicago PD, nigga. It's a long story, nigga. Ask my mama, though. Miss Party? Yeah. You ain't got nobody to vouch for you, nigga. I don't want to hear nothing you say, nigga. Little Kenny vouch for you. That's my nigga vouch for me. Yeah, like I said, you ain't got no haters, nigga. You ain't doing shit. Niggas and bitches done wish death on me. I don't know how many times. Nigga, bullets done passed by my head. That's how them bitches sound. Yeah. I don't know how many times they done did that. I don't know how many times. Still here, nigga. You ain't dance with the devil, nigga. You ain't dance with the Grim Reaper, nigga. Man, miss me with all that gangster talk, nigga. I don't wanna hear that shit, nigga. I don't care how many guns you got in your video, nigga. Hell, I fought cancer, nigga, in 2014. I'm still here, nigga. Yeah, man, and if you was on that gangster shit, but you was high and drunk on that shit, man, you ain't no killer. Them drugs is the killers, nigga. Cause when them white folk get you downtown in that cold ass cell, nigga, yeah, and all them pills and that dope wear off, nigga, bitch ass niggas be crying in the shower, all under your covers at night, wishing you had your mama, nigga. Yeah, in front of your homeboys, you whole ass niggas strong. Behind closed doors, nigga, you sinking the ships. Yeah, nigga, you telling on everybody you know, even niggas you don't even know, nigga. Some of you hoes done tell on your mama, nigga. Talking about she done lived her life. Damn. Man, I don't wish the penitentiary on nobody, nigga. I'd rather catch a bitch in the street. Or catch me in the street, nigga. Fuck. I don't start shit, I just finish shit, nigga. Yeah. Shit, I worry about heaven or hell when I get there. Still here, nigga. Right now, it's all about fucking hoes and counting money rolls. What is you doing, nigga? I meant what I said when I said what I said. I said it again like I said it then, cause ain't no shame in my game. I do my thing from Frisco to Maine, San Fran, Japan, nigga. You understand? Yeah, it's my game with me, nigga. Pussy ass nigga. I'm still here, nigga.
People who real now are endangered species. Nobody wants to be around them. Other people are afraid of them. People don't want to spend money with them certain ways. Being a real now, it's like you're endangered species.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Run that shit, Lou.
They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They sent these bitches at me, but I did not want to fuck. I got these niggas on the run, but I don't really know if I should sell my gun, but I'm in love with OT4. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. I got my 9mm Glock, I'm about to let it bust. I'm about to get some shit started, I'm retarded. I don't play with niggas parties, so I do respect this side of town. I'm on my side of town, why you fucking with me now? You about to get that body rock, I'm about to pop, pop, pop. I do not understand why these niggas want to die. I love living, love fucking bitches getting high. So I'ma shoot first, bust first, think last. And I don't understand why you got a half glass. Fill your cup up, run it up to 50 G's. Go ahead, man, let them front you 20 keys. Go ahead, man, fuck about 20 bitches. Everybody know niggas kill just for riches. They got these niggas after me, but
I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck. They got these niggas after me, but I don't give a fuck.
Oh man, you know Terrence Crawford, man, looking like you on point, boy, with your ones, your twos, your threes, all the way to 8, maybe whatever you wanted, man. We got you, man, winning this fight, Joe. Hey, check this out, man. Crawford and Canelo on Netflix, man. I told y'all boys in the chat, y'all made it seem like I was crazy. But toot, I'ma toot my horn too, blue blood. Hey Canelo, what's happening? What's going on? These people going through it, they wanna hear from you, man. You got the Mexicanos asking what's going on, man. You know, Viva la Mexico, and I'm down for y'all peoples fighting y'all fight, man. You know, we was fighting our fight, man. Some of us helped them out and helped us out, so we gotta help the Mexicanos out, cause they are brothers and sisters, and I'm rolling with them no matter what, cause we gonna need them in our revolution too. Don't be acting selfish, acting like they ain't our people. Yes, it is. We've showed Christopher Columbus how to get to this land. We responsible for this shit, man. Peace.
And then sometimes because he got a lot of experience, so he'll try to trap me. So when he try to trap me, soon as he'll try to trap me, I lock him up. You go back to doing the same thing over and over again. That's what you gotta do. So the key to the fight game is period. The key is to take less punishment. Keep the motherfucker on the outside as much as possible. Because remember, you got a lot of fighters, all they know is just fighting the inside. That's all they know is fighting the inside. You're gonna be a versatile fighter where you can beat them in the inside and outside. Some fights, you're gonna have to fight them on the inside. They're gonna just close the gap in the create and make you fight. You don't have no choice. But the less punishment you take, the longer you last in the sport. Because you know, I was in this shit 21 years. So you